everyone, and welcome back to a brand new relaxing long play of Manor Lords. Today we're going to be starting from absolutely nothing, rising into the Ultimate Kingdom, with the catch that we can only use archers. This will definitely be a difficult challenge. If you guys are enjoying these relaxing long plays, let's get this video to 500 likes to unlock the next one. If you guys also wouldn't mind subscribing and helping out the channel, we are so close to 70,000. Again, just thank you. And without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. Today we are in Devil's Hill. We are kind of situated on top of a giant hill here. We have, let's kind of just take a look at our resources, what we have. So we got rich berries, which is amazing. You can double that and get even more. We have wild animals, and we have rich iron. That will be amazing for what we have to build in this video. So with this video, we can only use archers. So that's the only catch of the day. We will only be able to use archers, probably early game get them, and then late game we'll get some crossbowmen, so we can actually start raining fire above. Archers are kind of hard to work with, so it could definitely be interesting. We are going to be fighting against a few different adversaries today. So actually, Devil's Hill is currently owned by Team Green here. They're building a nice little town in here, so that'll be quite interesting. We'll try and take that over as quick as we can. And we also have Team Blue. They have situated themselves here, and we have Team Yellow in the top left corner with a nice wide build. That's kind of interesting. I feel like they should be able to build a big... This is actually a hard place to start because you're actually kind of challenged with like slope. Like you can't build anything here because obviously that's just way too steep, but like most of your town is right here and maybe a little bit up here. So it's a little bit interesting. I have done it before. And it's kind of harder, so let's get started with a few things here. Logging camp, we're definitely going to need lots of trees chopped down and planks if we're going to be making as many bows as we need to. So I think what I'll do, what do I want to do? I could probably chop down like maybe all these trees. I don't want to, I think our main town will kind of go in here just because our camp is already there. So I think I'll just set this up kind of just, actually maybe like over here. And they can, well, let's maybe put it down here. Let's maybe tuck it right in there. And then I could take a path straight up here. I could probably even kind of, well, let's kind of go around this tree. And then into this main area that we call home. So let's just leave that right there for now. We are going to need a berry hut. So let's get one of those. Where can we put this? Probably just keep it as simple as possible. Let's just put that right there. And, you know, I might actually leave this here. I might take a little path and kind of do something like this. And then go out to our King's Road. And then we can connect that. And then I feel like I could probably even have like a little... I kind of did this intentionally, unintentionally. I could probably have a little marketplace right in here. Let's see how many stalls we can get in here. I feel like that should be a pretty decent start. Like I can get tons of stalls. I think that's perfect. It's nice and central, and we're also going to need to get our hunting camp. So that could probably go maybe kind of in the trees here. I might as well put it up here just so it's easier to click on, I guess. Let's just put that right there. And then that can come out to our main path there. And honestly, I could probably even do something like, maybe something like this. And then maybe kind of just... connect it up like that, and then it's just another little path to come into town. I always like to get everything as easily accessible as possible. So our hitching post, let's put that maybe just over here for now, and then that clears up a little bit of space. I think I might take this just straight on through and maybe kind of go out like that, and then we can build some houses in here. Probably get like a, maybe actually even like a church in here might be kind of cool. Just right off of here, but we are going to need a couple other things. So we're going to need a well. That could probably go maybe... I kind of like that tree though. Let's maybe just put our well... maybe right there. That's not a horrible spot. So we're working on that. This is really far away, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I feel like I should maybe chop trees down closer, but it's kind of just the best we can do. The other thing we can do is plant a bunch of trees in here. I'll probably work at doing something like that. Can't do any mining yet. We're gonna need a couple of things first. Let's build our granary next. I think our granary could probably go... Actually, I kind of like it to go like right there. And then I could take a path straight down like this, and then maybe just connect it to there, and then get a couple of things in here. I could probably have one house right in there, but I think I'm going to need a storehouse location as well, so that could probably go maybe just right on there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my trading post right there. That's a perfect spot for that. And then this can go anywhere else, really. Where do I want my stock for this to go? I guess I could put it there and then see if this still fits. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. So that fits really nicely. I think that'll work out. We can clear up this supply. So let's see, what do we got built here? Logging camp is almost done. A berry hut is still coming up. Let's maybe get another hitching post if we can. Maybe just put that there for now, just a little bit out of the way. We definitely got to get our berries collected if we're going to feed our people, especially because they are seasonal, so we got to get that going, as well as our hunting camp. So we have 0 timber. All we can do right now is wait for a couple things to build, let everything cook a little bit. I am going to order another ox as soon as we build this, which actually, let's maybe get that going sooner than later. Let's get some wild animals hunted here. So we got 17 to work with. I think I'll maybe set it to 10. That seems like a good number. And now we can order another ox, and that will help out a lot. If you can get 2 oxen right off the bat, that definitely helps. Let's get somebody collecting some berries, and this is also ready to go. So honestly, I might just let them chop down any old tree they want. I think for the most part, they kind of just start wherever is closest. So I think I'll just let them go ham there. And once we get a little bit more timber, I can build a few more things. So I think, yeah, we got somebody in our granary. Let's maybe get somebody on there just to collect our supplies. And then I could get a couple of houses in here. You know, I think I'm happy with the way I got everything set up right now. If I get a little bit more timber, I'm going to build my trading post. Oh, I can't believe how perfectly that fits in there. That's pretty satisfying, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I think that's good. Where's our trading point? Okay, we got one right here, so I think that should actually be perfect. They can kind of come right into town. Just right there, I think that should be quite nice. We're getting lots of berries, so I definitely want to upgrade that. So I think it's this one. So it will apply to both. So we got a hunting hound that'll work with our hunting camp, and then increase export price on minor trades. So that's actually really good as well. But this is the good one, the increased capacity for forage goods. It doubles your berry deposit. So that's definitely what we're going to want to go for. You know what I'm so curious about? Look at all these. There's like, so like, look how many upgrades. You got 9 upgrades for one actual upgrade of your town. You got another one here and just like all the way to here. How many are we going to get? Like, is this just like unlimited food? Or I don't know. It could be crazy upgrades. Leave in the comments what you think should be these ones, or even like, yeah, let's go with purple here. What do you think needs to be an upgrade to be worthy of the biggest town possible? Let me know in the comments below. So we got our storehouse ready to go as well. I think what I might do, if we already have a little bit of timber, let's build our trading post just because I want to fill that space before I accidentally put something there. But let's get a family back so we can build a couple of things. And if we get a little bit more timber, I think I'd love to get some houses going here. So I could probably get one, maybe a couple of houses in here. That's not absolutely horrible. It's definitely weird, but I think it's workable. That'll give me 3 spaces. I'll just need a little bit more timber, and then I'll lock that in. Okay, there we go. We got our 6th timber. Let's lock that in. We're gonna get a few houses there. And then I think I want maybe a house or 2 in here. Which way do I want it to face? This is our market right there. I think I could probably do this, but we are going to need some more timber first, which is fair. We got our trading post up and running. Hunting is a go. And I think we should have our other ox. So yeah, hopefully we can get some houses built here. Let's maybe focus all of our efforts on that. And then we can get some more people moving in here. Let's maybe focus on where we want the rest of our town to go. I don't necessarily need to connect up to... Well, actually, it might be a good idea to do that. Let's just connect this all the way through here. And I will connect that right up to there, and then I can build lots of other stuff in this location. So what I might do here is have a few little locations. Maybe just connect that up there, and then I can take this straight up through there, and then that'll give me lots of different spaces for houses. I wouldn't mind preserving this tree if I can. Let's kind of just do something like that, and then I can get lots of different houses. Okay, we got 4 timber. Let's get a couple more houses to go here. Perfect. I think I will build it like that. That gives me 2 plots, and then I think that should be good. Our well is in a good location. We do have some stone, so I'll have to collect that. Well, let's maybe get a saw pit right away. I don't need to worry about wood cutting yet. But I think our saw pit could probably just go like right here once we get enough timber. So once we do that, we can maybe focus. I definitely need to get some planks going, and then we gotta get some bows made because I can imagine raiders are gonna start coming at us. Okay, so that's good. Oh, actually generic storage is full, but I need to build a couple of things. So let's just maybe wait until we get more houses built. Some people move in, and then we should be good. Let's maybe build a saw pit that could go right under the tree there. I think that's a nice little spot. And those dirty bandits are already taking some of our food. We have 14 months worth, which is actually pretty good. Okay, we are an upgradable town now, so let's maybe get that like we talked about. Hunting hound, we can unlock that. And now this doubles, which is actually good timing, so I might actually let that grow for a little bit. There's only 37 left, and I'm convinced that it grows the more berries that you have. It's kind of like a fishing pond. The more fish you have to reproduce. For some reason, I think that's a thing in this game. It shouldn't be, but I think it is. So let's get somebody on our storehouse, and then we can clear out that generic storage. Maybe speed things up just a little bit. But yeah, I do want that to grow since it is still growing. So let's kind of just let it do that. Let it cook a little bit. We got 2 timber to work with here. Now I could probably get 1 house maybe just in here. Let's see. What would that look like? I don't want to get rid of any things here. Let's maybe just... So they go right about to like there. So I think if I'm just going to leave it alone, honestly. It's not that necessary. I think I could build a couple of more houses over here first. Let's maybe do 2 houses right there. And then I'll put a couple more in here. And then I think I might put some like longer ones in here. I kind of like that. Maybe kind of facing this way. I think I like that. And then we got lots of space available over here. Okay, so this is looking pretty nice. Hopefully somebody will move in pretty soon. Then we can get somebody in our saw pit. I think we should be... Yeah, generic storage. So let's get that. So we can have a little doggo. Let's see him. Yeah, there he goes. What's his name? Hans? Are they both Hans? Oh no, his name's Jorg. And his name is Hans. That's a beautiful little dog. Little Hans, I like him. Maybe we might be able to take him to war with us. Okay, we're building a couple more houses. So now we officially have some available living space. So people could start moving in if they wanted. So that is good. This is growing quite fast. So I like that. I definitely want to make sure I catch up before it starts shrinking. Couple of burgers plots being made, so this is not too bad. Okay, we're getting lots of timber. We got about 5 timber. So somebody just moved in. Let's maybe start getting some planks. So then we can build a couple more things. We are gonna need to build a... Actually, I think I changed this. Quarry? Yeah, stone gathering camp. I only need timber for this now. So let's build that. And then that could just come straight into there. Then we can start getting some stone. We do still need planks to build a church, however. So that could probably go maybe just on the corner here. Like I could definitely just put that there. No reason I can't. So we got some planks already. And then I'd love to get this going. Just need 1 timber, so let's get that thing built. There we go, that is delivered, and she is gonna go build that for us. This is actually doing pretty good, so... And it's still growing, actually, so let's just let that keep going. Or, you know what, it's August, let's start collecting some of those. That's going to be quite nice, so we can collect all of that. This is already low. In fact, I might get 2 families on here just to really suck that thing dry. So I think that should be good. We got 3 timber and 30 planks. I think that's a good little start. That is an excellent start. So let's get some stone collected instead. And with those planks, I guess I could upgrade these. But we need to start. So how many pelts we got? We've got 32 pelts. I do need to start selling some stuff. So who could I, if I just get 1 more family, I think that would be good. So we got 6 timber. Let's get a couple more houses built. Let's see, put them right there. I actually kind of like that. That gives me 3 plots. Nice little house along the main road there. I actually really like that. So let's lock that in. And that will get built. How are we doing with the stone? Okay, so we basically just need timber now. And then we can build our church. What do we need for that? 5 timber? They should be able to get that pretty fast. So they are working on that, which is nice. I guess I should probably start getting some firewood collected. Couldn't I? So let's get that there. This is still growing, so that's actually quite nice as well. So we should be able to get quite a bit of berries. Look at that. We got 258 berries. I'm a little bit worried about them spoiling. But winter is coming, so that'll keep them nice and cold at least. Got 82 rubble. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's maybe stop on that. I'd rather have a family working, doing something, so that's full again. And then bandits would probably just take all that stone anyway, so I think I am happy with that little setup. Let's maybe work on getting a little bit more. Well, no, let's get some firewood actually. Let's get some firewood real quick here, because it is September. So, and that's shrinking. I think we could probably just have 1 family on there now. Let's see. So let's build our church, I think. Where do we want to put that? I could put it here, but I think I like the idea of having it like here instead. What do I want to do? I could probably actually just do this. And then do something like that on the corner. And then I'll just take this straight across. And that can be our little church area. I think that looks pretty good. So we can start working on that. And in fact, let's just let 3 families that we have available do that. We are out of berries. So it looks like we collected all those. So that's quite nice. We could upgrade this stuff. Let's get some planks again. Let's get a couple of families on there. And then maybe 1 making some planks for us. And then we need to make 1 of these houses. Yeah, we just need church access, and then we can upgrade all of that. So that should go pretty fast. And then I should start making some money, shouldn't I? Got 51 pelts that we could be selling. And how are we doing with the firewood? Not the best, but it is coming. Let's maybe get another worker on there. And then let's get some charcoal being made. So what we'll do first of all, let's go to our storehouse. Let's turn off collecting firewood. I think I just want to leave all the firewood at the woodcutter's lodge, and then I can just turn it all into charcoal right away. So let's snap that to the road. I think what I'll do is I'll just put this. Might as well just get a little path going straight out through here. Kind of something like that. And then I can have a couple of things. I could probably have my charcoal kiln kind of tucked in back there. That looks pretty good. But we will want to start replanting some trees. So I think while they're working on that, I am going to start replanting a few trees in here. Might even just get a little path coming off here as well. And we can start getting, let's get one of these. Okay, I think that's good. We can start replanting in this giant area. And then those will begin to grow. You definitely want to get a head start on them if you can. So we got 3 on there. We're getting lots of timber, lots of planks. That is what we want. And then once we build our church, we can upgrade a few houses. So that will also be nice. We need a couple more houses if we can. So I think what I might do, let's just get a bunch of houses here. I think that poor little tree will go away. Let's see, we can get, I think let's do this if we can. Let's lock that in. And then we can build all of those. Our church is almost done here. Let's take a look at this beauty. They are working on it. Just got to put the top on, just like the Christmas tree. Building a church is basically like building a Christmas tree. It's basically the same thing. Put your decorations and then put your angel on top. Very, very nice. Okay, so we got the berries are done for the year. That is also done. So let's just get a family back from that. And then we might as well... Actually, this is full, which isn't ideal. We also need to get some tools again. So we're going to need some more timber. I think we're probably good for planks for a bit. Let's just make sure we got lots on there. Getting some extra firewood. And then let's maybe build a mine. What's nice is this is super close. So this can come right up to here. Kind of like right there might be nice. And then I can just take a path and kind of just go around that little... Speaking of Christmas trees, and then I'll maybe do something like this as well. I'll just connect to there just so it's a little bit easier to traverse things. Who knows, maybe I want to go pet the dog or something while they're working. Yeah, let's get that built, then we can start getting some iron, and we're also going to need a bloomery. So let's maybe decide right now where we want all that stuff to go. So I think most of our industry things could probably... Actually, I think they probably have a lot of storage in the mine itself. So I think what I might do is just put our bloomeries right there. And again, go to our storehouse. I don't want to collect iron ore, so I'm just going to leave it all here. And then they can just turn it all into iron slabs, but then I will collect the iron slabs. That's kind of the best way to do things. If you kind of just limit things and micromanage it that way, I think it usually works out. Okay, what else do we want to do? Charcoal kiln is coming up, so that's good. We're pretty much maxed out for all of that stuff. Actually, what I might do is take this like all the way out here. And then maybe do something like, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with this. Let's just take it straight here, and then I can maybe preserve that tree there. And then maybe just connect up to that path. And then just maybe do something like this. And then get something in here. I mean, I could get a house right in there. Might be kind of nice. Or, yeah, get a few houses in here as well. Maybe do something like that. So... we are set up for success. We got one available living space. We are almost in winter. So let's maybe get a couple of houses in here. What do I want to do with this? I could get 3 going that way. I think I'll probably do this. Get a few houses there. And then maybe a few in here as well. And that is looking pretty nice already. I love building my church kind of in the middle. Man, this thing's taking forever. Let's get that thing done. Highest priority, so let's get that thing done. People are moving in, which is nice. And we got 5 timber. I might actually get another one of these. Let's see if we can put this somewhere. Why won't that snap to the road? We can snap it there. Oh, that's too steep, that's why. Oh, shoot. I guess I could put it there, but I think if I start planting a bunch of trees in this area, I think I'll probably eventually get one over here. I could also get some timber from over here. Let's maybe do this. So let's get a couple workers on our mining pit. See, let's look at this. So we have, okay, only 50 generic storage. I wonder if we upgraded this, if it would give us more though. Maybe we do want to collect it into here. I guess we'll kind of see. We're pretty close to it anyway, so I don't think it would be the end of the world, but let's upgrade those. We are at full capacity, so let's get another worker on there. But yeah, we do need to start getting some tools. Looks like we can upgrade some houses now. So where do I want our granary and everything to go? So our storehouse is right there. I mean, if I upgraded, maybe right here can be my... No, it's kind of right in the middle of our town. Let's maybe put it a little bit off to the side. Let's maybe do blacksmith Joiner's workshop there, and then I guess I could just upgrade all of these. Let's get as many done as we can. But yeah, we go. We're out of planks actually, so we got to get some planks again. Okay. Well, we got a few things to do. And I think if we get another worker or family moved in, I'm going to get them selling some items because we have tons of pelts to sell. We do have some iron ore already, so that's good. They are absolutely flying through that, so that is great. Don't want to use up too many of our tools. And our church is done. I guess that's why I was able to upgrade all that stuff. So we definitely need to get some money going here. I imagine raiders are probably going to start coming at us pretty soon. Let's take one family off of there. And somebody actually just moved in. But yeah, let's get some charcoal going here. And somebody just moved in. Let's get some planks. And it looks like our bloomeries are done. I might even take a little path right off here and then kind of just do something like that. And then I can get a couple more buildings in here. Yeah, we'll kind of see. We got our bloomeries there. I think this is almost upgraded as well as our granary. So probably need a couple more workers there. Yeah, we need some planks pretty bad here, so hopefully we can get some of those. Yeah, we got lots of stuff to build. You gotta be careful. If you ever wonder why they're not making any planks, it's usually because you have not enough oxen, or the oxen are busy building a lot of other things. Like I got a bunch of houses coming up here, so they're gonna prioritize those unless you permanently assign an ox. So that's kind of one way to work around that. We already got 30 iron ore. Let's get somebody on our trading post now. So where's our pelts? Let's export all of those. Just set that to 0. And then I think I'll also do this if we can afford it. Let's keep this at like 30. Actually, maybe 20. Because then we can keep a little bit around for ourselves. But yeah, we can start exporting that as well. Let's make sure I didn't actually put, or accidentally put import the pelts. So we can start selling those. We got another upgrade. See, look, this is unlocked, but it's only coming soon. I can't wait to see all the different upgrades. They're quite ambitious with all of those upgrade cards. So let's get somebody on a hunting camp again. We're absolutely flying through the iron ore. So I think what I could do is get somebody off of there and start making some iron slabs. We also need to get those built, so let's just finish those real quick. We got lots of available living space, which is nice. Now, what I could do is maybe just... I don't know, maybe just take it this way. And then just connect up to there. And then maybe just have a little path going like that. That's not too bad. Now I could get a bunch of stuff over here as well. Maybe some houses or something. Let's maybe just connect this all the way. Like, well, actually that's not super ideal. I'm just gonna leave this. I think I'll just build a bunch of houses in here. So we got 33 timber. Let's get a couple more houses. What do I want to do? I guess we'll just throw in a bunch of houses in here. I wouldn't mind some bigger plots anyways for some vegetable gardens and all that jazz. If we have some money, that would be quite nice. And some planks, which we don't really have. Let's maybe get a couple more oxen if we can. Let's get another ox, and then I will get a horse whenever the time comes. Where was our... So our marketplace is here. I maybe should have built it like over here. But honestly, that's probably fine. What do we need more of? So storehouse capacity. I need to get them on the berry hut pretty soon though. Yeah, we are doing pretty good. We got 13 iron slabs. Let's start working on our building here. So I think these houses we can upgrade. Let's do those. So let's do, I think they're pretty big though. Let's maybe go, oh, we need more planks. That is a big old fair enough. So let's wait till we get a little bit more. Let's get some more timber, and we need to start planting some trees here. So I think what I might do is just start working on like that little area. Then they can really work on that. How are we doing? We got 68 charcoal. We're getting firewood as fast as we can, but they're kind of just taking forever. What else do we want to do here? So that's growing. We'll wait till that gets to 274. And then we can start working on that. We got lots of available living space. How do we make people happier? I could probably get more storehouse and granary workers. We have lots of space available for people, which is nice. We definitely need some more planks. So I think I might even permanently assign an ox to there. What I never checked is our emmer fertility and all this. We got a little bit here. Barley isn't great, but we do have some rye, so that's actually kind of perfect. I could have a little farm in this area. That wouldn't be a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie. So let's maybe get a farmhouse here. Where do I want to put this? Actually, let's clean up all of this stone first. Let's get all of that cleaned up. And then we can just build in this whole area, and then I can kind of just use that path. So yeah, let's do that. It looks like we can buy a horse now. Let's maybe get one of those and then attach them to there. We're doing pretty good with that. So yeah, we are getting some iron slabs. I think that's pretty good. Let's maybe work on getting some tools first. So one of these, I think this one, I wanted to do a blacksmith, and then we'll do a joiner's workshop. No, I don't even need a joiner's workshop. I need a bowyer's workshop. So let's get one of those instead. I do need to make tools though, so I think we could probably just, well, you know what? No, I can't really go back now. We'll just have a blacksmith. Especially just to sell weapons and stuff like that. Like I could definitely sell weapons to our enemies. Kill them with crossbows, but we'll kind of do our best there. Let's upgrade a couple more houses. We're probably going to need some ale pretty soon. Let's see. We do have a permanently assigned ox. Yeah, they're delivering some stuff there. This is growing nicely. I'm going to wait for a little bit longer. But oh wow, we're flying through the food. They ate all of those berries. This is a berry-loving community. So let's upgrade all of these. And upgrade these. I think that looks pretty good. Now I want to get these ready to go. So let's get some orchards. We're going to need a little bit more planks if we want to build more of that. Okay, there we go. We collected the last little bit of the stone. So let's take them off of there, demolish that, and then we can build our farming community in here. So let's get our farmhouse. I think I'll probably put this like, I don't know, I could probably even do something like this. Maybe just have a path going that way. And then build my farmhouse right off of that. We've got our rye fertility here. So yeah, let's kind of just work on doing this. So let's take this all the way to the edge right there. And then what's the rest of our fertility doing? So we got lots over here as well. So I kind of want to just angle this out, and then I can do something like this. And I will just quickly, actually this is perfectly like angled, so I'm just gonna get nice big fields. I might even just take this straight to the edge, and then once we collect all of that, that will kind of free up some space there. Let's maybe get a few different, actually what does this look like? Rye fertility. So right here, nice little crest, something like that. And then let's collect that. So yeah, we just need to build a farmhouse right now anyway. We by no means have the people available. Let's maybe upgrade a couple of these. We got lots of planks. So how are we doing with our bowyer's workshop? So we got some bows, and we actually have some iron slabs. So honestly, I could probably just immediately start making... Actually, this is why I need a blacksmith. I need to make iron parts. But first, I could probably make some tools. So let's maybe start working on some tools, and then I need to make some iron parts. But yeah, we, I guess let's make some, well, crossbows. There's no point in having any just regular archers, I guess, if we could have crossbows. So let's save our resources a little bit. Let's start getting some berries going here. And then hopefully somebody moves in pretty soon. Let's see, what can we do? Firewood is doing pretty good. I want to make sure we sell as much of that as we can. Yeah, they are working pretty hard at turning that into charcoal. Got lots of timber. I don't really know who we... I guess maybe just one worker off of there to build a couple of things. Like these houses and all that. Yeah, if we can start getting a bunch more planks. We got all that stone taken care of, so that's kind of nice. And we are making quite a bit of tools, so that should help as well. Honestly, what I might do, let's get some iron parts going here. And then I can start making some weapons. And then I will get a smithy right in here if I can. Like right there is perfect. So I'll put my smithy there. And then I will make some tools. And then I can kind of just have something dedicated to making tools. Then I don't have to bug our blacksmith at all. So I think that'll be good. We can also upgrade one of these to something. But I guess we'll just wait a little bit. This can be some apples. Yeah, can't get pears, and I guess it is early. Pears give you a higher yield, which is nice. Let's maybe get some vegetable gardens up in here. These are pretty big little plots. Big little plots. Maybe some chickens. Chickens never hurt anybody, so let's take a look at this. So it takes 4 years to reach full maturity, but you get a higher yield. This is 3 years with a medium yield. I think I like apples. It's probably just kind of better. I don't know. Let's get all of those to be apples. And I might actually just get rid of that path. And then do something else over here. But we got lots of houses. So I am definitely happy with that. Let's get some carrots. And that is our chicken coops, and all of that is going to be prepared pretty soon. So farmhouse, that's almost ready to go. And now this I could take all the way. This is kind of excessive, but I think it will work out. So let's take a path. We can do that. I guess this could be one big field, or I can split it up. Let's maybe do something like that. And then I could split that up right down the middle. Where's the rest of our fertility? So I might as well, like, angle this off a little bit. Let's kind of just do something like this. And then I could do this as well. I feel like that'd be kind of a cool design. Well, no, that's kind of weird. I might leave that there, take this all the way up, and then connect that to our main path there. And then I feel like that looks pretty good. Let's start plopping in our fields. Oh, we're outside of the map, so there we go. Rye fertility. Let's start with this field. And we do have a little bit over here as well. Actually, this is really good fertility, so I might get maybe one big field over here, especially where it's really good. Gotta make hay while the sun shines. And we could get one in here as well. So let's go right there. This is actually really good fertility. Like this one will be 100%. So that is quite nice. I love that you can just get rye now, but honestly, it was kind of fun to have to work towards being able to get rye. Do you guys remember that? That was like a year ago. You had to get the upgrades, and then you have to unlock the ability to get rye. It was the best. It was absolutely the best. It was kind of fun. So let's maybe get... we'll put this right there, a little bit offset, just so they're not bumping into each other. And let's get some apples there. That's being built. Now, a lot of these can be little vegetable gardens as well. Maybe some more chicken coops. This one's probably pretty good. Let's maybe get some wild animal pens. We don't have a whole lot of money, so I can't really take that too far, but it is ready to go whenever we're ready. So I think this one will even get some animal pens, and then this one could be a little vegetable garden. So that's good. How are we doing? So do we have any iron parts yet. We do have a little bit. We should have a little bit of crossbows. Oh my gosh, why were they making spears? Why do I have so many spears? Okay, I guess I never enabled our armament delivery, but we do have some crossbows. We also have some war bows. Yeah, we're making some crossbows now, and we are making iron parts. We do need to get somebody over here, so let's get some tools being made. We are completely out of tools, so that is definitely necessary. And in fact, I might get another boiler, because we're going to have lots to make. But yeah, we got to get some more planks if possible. Actually, we should probably even get another saw pit. We're probably going to need another one, to be honest. Let's get a couple more houses, maybe something in here. We'll probably just get one lot there. I feel like that's kind of cool. So our church is here. I don't really know what to do with all this. I could probably do something maybe a little bit unique. I don't really know. I think let's maybe try this. Let's go around here. And then I could maybe go off of here. And then get something kind of just like that. I could get maybe a house or something in there. What do I want to do with this? Let's see what we can come up with. So I'll probably face them towards our church. I think that's not too bad. And then I can maybe have one little, look at this, a nice little plot in here. Go a little bit further. Beyond snap to the roads. So it kind of snaps. So if you do this and unsnap to the road, it will kind of follow it a little bit. Like it kind of latches onto it a little bit. So that's kind of cool. We have lots of, yeah, we're going to get some apples in here. Let's take a look at those. Do we plant any yet? I think they still have to plant them. Actually, I guess they just planted the seeds. It'll probably take a little bit of time to grow, but that is quite full. So I'd love to get another family on that. We're flying through the iron slabs. Should be making tools pretty quick here. We're out of people though. Let's get a couple of these vegetable gardens taken care of. So we got, yeah, I don't know. Let's maybe just wait till we get a little bit more firewood going. And then we could turn it all into charcoal. Right now we don't really need a charcoal worker because we have lots. Somebody else just moved in, so that's good. We need to start getting some weapons, or more money, I suppose. So how are we doing? Selling all our pelts, iron slabs are coming in. We can start getting a ton of crossbows, so we can enable our first little, look at that, we got 29 crossbows, guys. Or crossbowmen. Let's maybe take a look at them. Look at these guys. Fierce crossbow warriors. We gotta get some armor on these guys first of all, but look at those crossbows. You do not mess with that. They're so detailed. That's actually so cool. So those are the first warriors of our town. They're going to be defending us, doing their best to survive. Let's get another worker on our, what do you call that, your berry hut there. And this is ready to go, so let's definitely get some more of those. Iron parts are doing pretty good. We should be able to make quite a bit of iron parts. Should I get another blacksmith is the question. To make more iron parts. I think I probably should. So this is probably another good one. Let's get another blacksmith going here. This can be carrots. This can be animal pens. So let's maybe get some goats here and there. Till we at least get some more money. So yeah, we need so many more people. I don't think now is a great time to start our fields. I think we kind of just have no people available. We need a lot more people to move in. What could we do? So those are all apples. Let's get some apples there. We already got a few little crops coming in here. So this is quite nice. So we're going to get all those berries. We already have a lot. And we have some fuel. What else? I bet you that has gone down. Yeah, we can't even sell charcoal anymore. So no point in collecting it. It's actually important not to turn it off, because otherwise they'll just keep collecting it and then it'll all just store up in there. So just turn that off completely. This is ready to go. So yeah, okay, this one, I mean, Well, I could make swords and start selling those, but let's maybe focus on iron parts a little bit quicker. We got 23 tools. I think that's probably good. Let's free up somebody else and let's get some more of this going here. Let's buy a deep mine. I think that should be helpful. Yeah, we're kind of just doing our best. I could probably... we got no money. Let's get a couple more hitching posts. I could probably... I'll snap to the road. Let's get one right there. And then we could have a couple of them. We'll just have a bunch of hitching posts in there. Maybe even one more kind of coming into town. Okay, that's good. We can work on all those. It's kind of nice to just keep somebody under hunting camp the whole time. This is done now, so I could get another worker. We can use tools. Let's actually do this. We need... The way we've set everything up with our bows and making tools and stuff, we can actually set this all the way up because we're going to need a lot of tools and a lot of planks anyway. So might as well just set that to full blast and then we can start getting some more iron ore. But this works like a charm. Like if you keep all of your iron in here, they just literally go next door. They don't even have to go over here. Unless I turn that off. No, iron ore is still off, so that's good. I'm actually surprised they only have 50 generic storage for that, but I guess that is fine. Harvest season has started. Unfortunately, nothing to harvest here. Somebody else just moved in, though. We have a little bit more money. I think what I might do is get another worker on our trading post. Just so we can sell things a little bit quicker. There's not much to sell, though, is the thing. Like, we're literally just selling pelts right now. I think what I might do instead... We have a little bit of firewood. Let's get somebody on there again. This could probably be a vegetable garden. And if we are they still planting trees in here? Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Let's check this out. Yeah, we got lots of little trees planted in here, so that's nice. That will help out significantly. Now, what I might do... Yeah, that's kind of right there. I'm going to get another forester's hut over here. And then I can replant in this whole area, because that definitely needs some trees. In fact, I could probably build 2, and then I can keep those there anyway, so I think that'll be fine. Yeah, those should start coming in pretty quick. We got lots of little trees planted, so success chances should go up. What else here? 30, so more money is coming in. Yeah, we need to maybe... Let's save up a little bit of money if we can. And then if I can start making... Yeah, we got lots of crossbows. Wow. Let's get another unit of those. Maybe even another one. And then the more people come in, the better. I think this one, we probably have quite a bit of iron parts already. So that is good. Let's maybe start making some swords. And then I can sell those. Once I get enough money, how much do we need for that? So sidearms, 120 we will need. And then we can sell all of those, so that'll be nice. What else? Actually, you know what? Our iron parts, it's probably a major trade, huh? Yeah, it definitely is. I could sell those. I feel like that would be a good way to make some money. We got some vegetable gardens here. I know, literally just said I was saving money. So you know what I might do as well? This is kind of a perfect little spot for a bunch of sheep. Now, let's maybe get that going. So where's our sheep farm? I could probably have a little sheep farm right there. We only really need one of them. And I could probably just do that. And then we'll get a couple of pastures in here. So let's get one in here. And then one along here. Probably a... Let's actually do this. Let's take a path right off of here. And then we can split these up a little bit. Get a nice big pasture in here. And then I kind of want to preserve those trees. I think that's probably good for now. We got 35, 44. That's probably a lot. And then I could get another one over here. I think that would be good. I'd also like another worker here. Okay, we are actually maxed out for our iron ore. So let's get another bloomery worker. And then we can start working through things a little bit quicker. We should be making lots of sidearms. We got lots of tools, so that's pretty good. If we could just start pumping out the iron slabs, that'd be quite nice. So it looks like they are able to keep up with that nicely. We get our sheep farm going, and we're also going to need a livestock trading post. So that could go anywhere. Just right. Oh, we gotta be careful here. Shoot. Let's maybe put that. I mean, right there would have been nice. So let's actually just demolish that. And then our livestock trading post can go right in there. I think that's perfect. Yeah, I like that. I bet you these are a little bit... Yeah, they definitely need some more workers. It's just so hard to prioritize putting granary workers and all that in there when you just want to work on getting money and all that. So I think we've done pretty good planting all of those. So let's maybe get a worker here. We can maybe get some in here. Let's just kind of just do a little bit of a bigger area in here. And then let's get another one. Kind of just like that. So we can start planting a bunch of trees in here. Hopefully they're able to do that pretty quick. And then we can start chopping all of these down. Actually, you know what? Let's maybe do this instead. Let's get somebody back on there. Let's edit this, maybe kind of just like, I guess that's probably good. I wish this was like farthest, no, what game is it? I forget what game it is. You can like actually draw in the area you want them to replant trees and what you want them to chop down. Instead of just like a circle, I think it would be a much better mechanic. Yeah, let's kind of, I think we've done pretty good with that. Let's maybe just work on like that area now. And hopefully we can build a nice little forest here, so that'd be kind of nice. What else do we want to do? We can upgrade a couple more houses. We are doing quite good for planks, so no issues there. And we almost had enough to unlock swords. So that would be nice. Look at our nice little army here. Okay, we had a family move in here. Where do we want to put them? I think we should probably... We got our stone well, which is nice. Let's get another granary worker, maybe. That would probably boost our approval rating and help them out a little bit more hands to build a couple of things. So I think that's good. Once we get all of this up and running, I think that should help. But we definitely need some more money. So let's start selling some swords. Sidearms, that's good. We can start selling those. And we can't use any of them, so let's just sell all of them. That's kind of a plus with what we're doing here. We also have a ton of spears we could sell, so I might as well do that. Looks like nobody's really selling those. And like pole arms, we could just sell a whole bunch of stuff. So I think that's good. We got 2 iron parts. We got lots of crossbows. In fact, we could probably chill out on the crossbows for a little bit. And maybe just... Should I start selling them? I could. How much can I sell them for? So war bows are just 2. Crossbows are 5 each. Wow. Okay, so I'm definitely going to start doing that. I need them anyway. So I might as well sell them. I doubt anybody else is selling them. That's actually really good. Wow. Sweet. Okay, so we'll definitely do that. What else do we want to do? If we have a little bit more money, I guess I could maybe get some beetroots there. Why not? And then I need some more chicken coops and all that good stuff. Yeah, we need to make some more money. Now I could probably benefit from having another worker on here. We got all these ready to go. Let's maybe upgrade them. There we go. And then hopefully we can get some money here and then I can buy some sheep. That would be lovely. Absolutely lovely. I don't know what I'm doing with this path, but I guess I could just leave it where it is. Could even take this. No, I guess I maybe can't. So it is full-blown winter here. We missed yet another season, so we got to make sure you get on top of that. How are we doing? So we got lots of iron ore, lots of iron slabs, so that's balancing out quite nicely actually. So I am happy with that. That's staying at a nice high number. So I could probably even see if this would work. Let's get 2 families on there and then maybe 1 more there. And see if that would kind of balance out. nicely. And then we can get more iron slabs, make more weapons. So let's see. So our blacksmith here, we are making iron parts. I think I'll just make more swords. Well, I guess no, I'll have to make more iron parts if I'm going to be selling our crossbows. And then our swords, that's good. We got a nice little boost of money there. Let's see if we can get this crossbows. There we go. Now the real money's going to start coming in. So let's maybe have like 50 on hand. And then we can sell the rest. That is actually quite nice. Let's get another worker on our storehouse. I think they would probably appreciate the extra hands. And now we should be able to make some money. So that's nice. What else do you want to do? So we got some chickens. I could probably... So these are pretty big plots. Let's maybe get a vegetable garden there. Vegetable garden there. We got a nice little plot there. That's kind of just a cute little plot. I like that. But yeah, if we can start making a ton of money, that would be amazing. Okay, we got 2 families on there that we don't need. I think what I might even do is get another one on there. Another horse. And now we have a little bit more. Let's see, how is this balancing? I think that's actually pretty good. We're getting lots of iron slabs. So we could probably put them elsewhere. We got a bunch of timber. Hopefully they were able to plant a bunch of trees. Let's get some more timber if we can. And yeah, we're doing really good for charcoal, so we got tons of that. 11 months of fuel. So I could probably even get a couple back off of here. And work on something else. Like, I'm not really getting a bunch of money. Where could I get some more workers? Let's just get some more. Get another one in there, and then maybe even another one in here. And then we can stockpile a bunch of iron. And then, let's see. You know what? Let's actually get another one. So this can be a blacksmith, I think. We need a little bit more money. But I think we're going to have a nice big... Yeah, I'm going to sell a bunch of crossbows. Yeah, we actually just got some money, so that's nice. Let's get another blacksmith. Actually, you know what? I can probably start selling some armor, because I'm going to need it anyway, so let's get some of that. And then I wouldn't mind having another blacksmith, because my plan is to have just unlimited amounts of iron slabs. And then I can just make as much as possible. But we got 12 tools left. We will need a little bit more. Let's just get somebody available to build a couple of things first. All these are ready, so what do we want to make? I guess more swords might be nice. We can definitely make some more swords, and then this can be helmets. Let's definitely make some helmets for our guys, because they will need the extra armor. And now this can be anything we want it to be. I guess we could maybe make some more swords, or I guess if we're going to make a lot more crossbows, we'll probably need a bunch more iron parts, because otherwise these guys are useless. Yeah, let's maybe focus on some more iron parts. So you're doing iron parts, you are doing swords, you are doing sidearms. Oh no, we only have one. How many do we have? 3 blacksmiths. 2 are doing... Actually, let's do this. Let's put sidearms, and then you are a little bit closer. Let's make iron parts there, and then I think that should be a nice balance. And then they can start flying through this stuff. Where else do I want to get a couple of workers? So these guys don't really have a home. I could maybe get a couple more. I definitely don't need more bowyers, so I think I'll do... I guess a brewery might be nice. Where do I want to get... Let's get somebody on here, and let's start importing some sheep, because we can, we need them to start breeding. So let's import like 50 of them. We're basically going to spend all of our money on sheep for the next little while, but that will really pay off once we have them multiply quite a bit. The thing is, you needed, before this update, you had to get like an upgrade to then breed your sheep, which is a little bit interesting. They kind of just take care of that on their own, don't they? That's kind of what I've thought anyway. So we could get another, I guess we'll need a tailor. Let's kind of just save these houses for something else. Like we need a couple of tailors, so they are perfect for that. We're gonna get some sheep imported, and then we can get somebody on our sheep farm. I think that'll be nice. It's February, almost March. I guess I could free up another worker here. But yeah, we have 222 planks. Let's maybe just limit that actually, because I feel like I'd rather have, so let's limit this to like, let's just use them all up. Let's limit it to like 100, so they will not come back to work until there's 100 planks. And then I could probably get my ox back because they don't need to be just sitting there doing nothing. So there we go. Now they're gonna, I guess they're just making the remaining stuff there. So there we go. Now we can kind of just start flying through the planks that we have, but we'll still have lots. But then we can stockpile some timber again. So that is definitely needed. Let's maybe buy... Wait, what did we just spend money on? We had 100 and then we went to 40. Are we importing something? I don't think we are. Actually, what we can do is just check on here. Records. We're only... Oh, we bought sheep. That's what we did. Okay. That makes sense, and that is welcome. I think that's good. If we have a little bit... How many would we buy? 2? They could start breeding. I feel like I should start getting some, like... some of this stuff instead, but I should be able to make quite a bit of money. Like, we have 57 crossbows, so that is definitely lots. And then sidearms are doing good. I wouldn't mind maybe getting a couple more blacksmiths. I guess I'll kind of just leave it. Okay, we got a message here. So raiders are coming. Let's track their movements. 365 days. And let's get something going with this. So let's... We actually just got a giant cash flow bump there. So let's get another ox. And let's get somebody on our farmhouse. We can upgrade that. And let's set all of this to rye. And this should basically feed us forever. That'll be nice. Yeah, that should be quite nice. I'd set it to wheat just to have a little bit of food variety, but then it's kind of acts as if it's rye, so it kind of takes away that fertility anyway. So we can set all that to rye. Hopefully they can start taking care of all that. And that seems to be balancing. We got lots of iron slabs and iron ore. What else can we kind of manage here? Yeah, we haven't been attacked yet, so I guess that's kind of good. We only have archers. Oh man, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if we'll be able to win with just crossbowmen. We're gonna need some armor. Like, we're gonna need lots of level 2 houses. And actually, this is nice. So let's get... We did just get some money. So let's buy these before we spend it all on sheep. And maybe get some animals here. Do something like maybe a couple of pigs just for some food variety. And I think that's pretty much it. Our guys should have some helmets. Yeah, that's nice. And what else? We need some more. I guess we could just do this. Let's just upgrade as many of these as we can. I think a lot of them have expanded living space, so let's just get as many of those as we can. We are out of timber now. Let's actually get that worker back. I feel like I'd rather have them back. Look at these trees coming in, so that's amazing. Let's get another worker on that so we can replant all those trees. What else? Could upgrade a couple of houses. If we can get a lot of cash flow happening, I think I'd love to start importing some barley because we're not getting it by ourselves. I can tell you that for free. There's not a whole lot of barley fertility. And basically all of it is where we built, so not really much going on there. Let's maybe get a family getting some... We just need more people moving in. Okay, let's reformat our business strategy here. Let's maybe take one off of there, one off of there. And then that will kind of stay evenly balanced. We can get one getting berries. And then I need maybe another granary worker. And then that will boost our approval rating as well. So that we can keep feeding stuff into the market. We should probably even have, how many stall locations? 7? You know what I might do? I'm gonna demolish this. It sounds crazy. Let's collect all of that supplies. I'm just gonna make this a little bit less stall locations if I can. And then I'm gonna make a second market, maybe kind of over here. Or actually right here is perfect. Just so it's a little bit closer to other parts of the town. This is pretty central, but I mean, if I could have some other little market areas, that might be nice. Okay, we have freed up all this. Let's see what we can do. We can do that. See, that is quick math. 5 plus 4, 9. I feel like that's only 6 right there. That's all we need. Let's do 6. And then we can get another one. This is just way too big. Like, let's maybe do... Where do I want another little market? I could have one kind of down here, maybe. So that's 6 locations. That's all we need. I could probably have one right here. Looks pretty good. How about 5 there? And it's kind of just nice to have them spread out a little bit more. So we got one there, one there. I think we could have one maybe over here. Might be nice. Do something like that. I think that looks pretty good. And then we can kind of spread them out nicely. So iron parts. I don't think we need 2 boyers. I'm not going to lie here. So let's maybe demolish this. It's super sad. And Manor, please fix this. I shouldn't have to... It'd be kind of cool if you could just switch it to something else. But you got to demolish it, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, let's collect all of that stuff really quick. And then I can build another house, upgrade it, and then I could get maybe another blacksmith. But yeah, we really only need 1. In fact, we could get another little lot on there. That'd be kind of nice. Let's see, just timber left. Let's maybe get a couple more oxen if we can. Available in 3 days. There, we got all that taken care of. So let's build another house in here. Perfect. Let's build that ASAP. And we can get another ox, so that's good. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's maybe get another worker on our fields, and then we need to get a couple of oxen over there helping out. Yeah, we got a little bit of sheep. We need somebody to get our sheep farm as well, so let's maybe free somebody up. Who could we free up? They are planting. I think I could probably get them replanting this area instead. Maybe kind of like right there. And let's free up one more worker just so we have somebody able to build. This is looking pretty nice. This is like one of the nicer towns I've built, I think. It's actually looking pretty nice. I don't know if I could probably get some houses in here. Or where else could I get my pastures? I mean, this one and this one is probably enough. So I think what I might do, let's demolish that, and then I can get some houses in here. Some nice little farm lots. I think that'll look good. What else do we want to do? So we got some pigs. I just need like more houses. I don't really know where to build them. Like, this is all going to be forest. And this is pretty full. I guess I could get a few more houses just along here. Let's maybe do this. Maybe kind of like that. I can get one lot in there. And then I think if we can kind of go around this tree, that would be kind of nice. Preserve that tree a little bit. And go like that. So let's see. How does that look? We can get one lot right there. And then we can get a few just kind of right along here. Actually, let's go this way first. And then we can do... Oh, come on. Actually, just start here. Oh, it's going to glitch on me, hey? There. That looks a lot better. So let's face that. Kind of like that, actually. Or that's definitely weird. Or I could do 3. Let's face it like that. I don't mind that. And that will give us a few more houses. We have 8 timber now. What else are we using timber on? So this is ready to go. Let's maybe upgrade that if we can. But we do need somebody to move in there, which is kind of unfortunate. So we'll just wait a little bit there. Let's build a couple things and prepare for this. So we got a weaver's workshop. That could probably go right there. And then we can start making some clothes. We got them on there, so we should have a little bit of wool coming in. So I think we are ready for a tailor now. Let's get a tailor. We can upgrade that. And that can be another blacksmith. Let's see. How are we doing with this? They're kind of working as fast as they can. I don't really know if they'll get all this done, to be honest. Let's maybe try this. Let's prioritize a couple of fields. Let's maybe prioritize like 4. These nice big ones. And then we can kind of worry about those. If they happen to get them done, that would be nice. But I doubt they will. How are we doing with the iron slabs and all that? Probably have 1 more worker on there. And we're also almost out of tools, so that's no good. So if we could free up somebody else, let's see. Yeah, they're kind of replanting trees. They're pretty busy. We just need somebody to move in. Can somebody move in? Approval rating could be a little bit better. These, we need some like, yeah, garments and animal produce and fruit and all that stuff. Beverages is definitely a big one. So I think what I might do is let's just order some malt. Right here, 160. That'll be quite the investment. It's going to be very expensive, but I think it will be worth it. Let's keep a little bit of ale flowing through here. So we got our malt house there. And we will need a brewery. So if we can, where should our brewery be? I guess our brewery could go, I mean, right there would be kind of perfect. Let's just do it. Let's put a brewery right there. This is ready to go. So there can make some yarn clothing. And our marketplaces are ready to go pretty soon. Yeah, we kind of just need some more people to move in. Come on. Nobody wants to move in. We have 300 days till raiders show up. So that's definitely scary. How's our army coming along? We got about 60 crossbowmen, so that's pretty strong, I think. How is this looking? So we got lots of little trees coming up. That's looking nice. Let's kind of just keep them working a lot around the clock if we can. Got 10 timber. Nobody's moved into here yet, so that's kind of the problem with that. Actually, can we like move somebody? There's somebody moving here. Can I move them? Reassign to different workplace. Can I reassign you to this house? No, invalid assignment. So that does not work, which is unfortunate. We have 10 sheep. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, we just need somebody available here. Who could be free up? Got 1 on there. I think that's a nice little balance. They're getting some passive food.
Come on, laddie, come along.
I guess let's just free up. We probably have a decent amount of timber, so let's just do that. Let's permanently assign an ox just so they're more efficient maybe, and then maybe bump up their work speed. And then people could be able to build. The other thing we need to do is find a spot for a tavern, so I guess that can maybe go in here, maybe? I don't really know where to put this thing. Our livestock trading post, I mean, that would be kind of a perfect spot, I'm not gonna lie. Let's move this over here. This thing, let's move over. We can just demolish that stuff, clear all that up. And then I think I should be able to fit our tavern right in there, as long as we don't demolish any trees or bushes. I think we probably will though. So I might have to put it maybe sideways. We'll kind of see if we can fit it in there. But in the meantime, let's order another ox. Can't hurt to have too many ox in. We're actually doing pretty good here. Like they're seeding all that now. they should be able to maybe get all this done. Now they're kind of working on that. Okay, I guess we'll kind of see. Actually, we have a couple more workers available. Let's just see if we can get all this done. Get a couple more families over there. Okay, this has been cleared up. Let's see if we can fit this in here. Oh man, I don't think I can. I can put it there, but it'll demolish that. Let's see if I can fiddle around with this maybe a little bit. No, I don't think I can do this without that. So I might have to move this. I can maybe put it down here more, or maybe like... Oh man, I don't even know where to put this. I'll have to just leave that there. I might have to just maybe find a different spot. Let's maybe move this over. I could spread these out a little bit better. I feel like our stables are quite jumbled up. So let's maybe put them, like I could probably have one maybe over there. It's kind of cool to just have them spread out anyway. Have one down there. Let's maybe just leave one there, and then this one can go there. Actually, it's actually a really good idea to have them spread out as much as you can. And then we'll maybe have one over here as well. Okay, so that frees up a lot of space. So now I might be able to put this in here. Or maybe like just... That's actually probably fine right there. Let's just get our tavern there. Don't have to worry about it too much. That should be a nice little location. Now, do we have any ale? Okay, we got 34 ale, so we can actually start giving people ale, so that'll be nice. Nobody's moved in there yet. Lots of space available here. So we got 489 and a lot of planks. So let's start spending some of those. Let's get some animals, I think. And maybe some more chicken coops might be nice. A lot more animals would be great. And maybe a couple more vegetable gardens. That should be a nice little balance. This is also ready to go. Let's get some animals there. Okay, all of these are ready to be something. Let's maybe do some animal pens. And we have one family available, so let's get maybe another storehouse worker. I think they're actually probably fine. I think let's get our tavern up and running, and then we could, are we making some clothes? We should have a little bit of clothes, maybe. Should we? Oh, we need something on our weaver's workshop, so let's do that. We probably have a lot of wool already. Yeah, we have 75 wool, so that's nice. We can start doing that. And we have some hides as well. Can't really do much with them right now. So I guess I'll just wait. I could also sell some herbs, so we might as well do that. And it is a minor trade, so we can sell them for quite a lot. Let's keep like 3. That's probably fine. What other resources do we have that we could sell? Planks are doing pretty good still. Got lots of food. Definitely don't want to sell any of that. Let's maybe get some more charcoal here. Let's definitely do that. And we got lots of spears that we could sell. I just don't know if it's really worth it. That's doing pretty good. It's August. Should I get another worker on there? We got 10 months of food. We definitely need a lot more fuel. So let's start working on that. We can start making a lot of charcoal. That'll be nice. And these are ready to go. I definitely want some more pigs. Like, having goats are nice. They give you 1 meat, but I think you get more meat variety from, yeah, like pork, which is nice. You get a little bit of chickens. So that is also good. All of these are almost ready to go. So let's get a little more pork. Man, these raiders are taking their sweet time. We got 14 sheep now. So that's definitely nice. Oh, you know, I never built another livestock trading post. So let's maybe get one of those again. See if I can get a little bit closer here. Oh, it's harvest season. No, 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 no. Get them all off. Do not harvest. All of that is almost seeded. Yeah, definitely don't harvest. So if we can survive September and October, we'll get them back on there. But yeah, we definitely don't want to harvest anything yet. This is like just freshly planted. There's literally only 2 on there, so let's just do that. That frees up a bunch of workers anyway. Yeah, let's get a livestock trading post. If we could get that kind of close by, that would be nice. I just don't know, like, we can do that. It's quite tight. I've built everything quite tight. I could probably just put it right there, I guess. But let's get some more iron ore. Oh my gosh, okay, we need tools pretty bad here, so let's get somebody on our smithy. Let's get a lot more iron slabs if we can. And maybe timber's doing pretty good. I probably need more firewood. Let's get some more of that. Yeah, let's get through September here, and then we can finish the rest of our fields. I mean, mostly we just need to seed all of this. Oh no, a sheep is dead down in the cold, at the cold. Hey, look at him. He's dead because of the cold. 2 of them, actually. Look at that. I guess we are at high elevation. Shoot. Well, that's not good. If we're going to be losing that many sheep, that's definitely a problem. We're working on a livestock trading post right now, so we could get somebody on that. And we are making tools again. Actually, we're very low on iron slabs, so we definitely need to get that going again. We have good money. Let's get somebody on here and start getting some more sheep. The more we get, the better. And then they can start replenishing. Got lots of chickens, so look at all our little chickens running around. That's good. That'll give us, like, chickens are versatile. Like, you get eggs, milk. No, I guess just eggs and chicken. And then I guess you get the milk from the goats, I'm assuming. Let's get some carrots there. Those are goats. So we're doing quite good here. I could upgrade some houses. Still nobody's moved into there, so that's a little bit frustrating. But I'm sure that's coming. Harvest season ended, so let's get some people back on our farms. I guess I kind of would rather have them on our iron ore. Here, let's do this. Let's just keep, like, 1 worker on our bloomery. Let's just stockpile a bunch of iron ore, and then that frees up 3 families that we can put on here. That might be pretty good. The other thing we probably should do, and I always forget about this, is put a manor somewhere. I guess that could just go, like, up here, maybe? Kind of just tuck it back in there, maybe with one of those. That might be just fine. We'll kind of just put our manor there, and then we can get a unit of retinue, so that'd be nice. Are we just waiting on more recruits, I guess? We got lots of helmets for these guys. If we could fill them right up with helmets, that would be nice. Let's make as much iron as we can. Yeah, once this is done, that will free up a lot of workers. And look at all the wheat that we're going to get. For the rye, sorry. So that's good. We also need to get... Oh, shoot. Kind of messed this up. I might have to move my sheep over. Because I need some space for a windmill, which I definitely don't have that space. So I think our windmill would probably be best, like, right there. So let's demolish that. And then all of our sheep hopefully can go somewhere else. Let's see, are they gonna move over? Yeah, now they're all moving into the new home. There they all go. Let's get our windmill right. I mean, might as well get 100% out of it. Let's go right in the corner. Yeah, 99, that's probably fine. And then we can get another pasture here. I might have to get a path. Let's kind of just do that. And then we can get a pasture. Hopefully, if it doesn't completely glitch out. Okay, that's probably fine. And there we go. We got our windmill, so we need a communal oven as well. Oh, please tell me I can put one in here. Oh, that would be so perfect. Oh, that should work. Come on. Nope. I don't think it's happening. That's unfortunate. So let's maybe just get one. I guess I could maybe do this. That's perfect. We can get 2 communal ovens right there. That is prime. So that frees up one family there. Let's get somebody on our tavern. And then we can upgrade that. What else could we do? We probably have a nice little stockpile of iron ore. So that's good. What else do we want to do? We're planting trees there. This should be coming in pretty thick pretty soon. Yeah, all those little trees being planted, so that's nice. I could upgrade a couple more houses, but we're kind of low on timber actually. So with that, yeah, firewood, charcoal, they're kind of working on that. So we kind of just need to wait till this is all done. It looks like they're all kind of working on that, so that's good. They're just about done seeding, and all of this is done, so that's good. Oh my gosh, so many of our sheep are dying. That is not good. Let's get another worker on our bloomery. We should have some tools again, so that's at least good. Okay, we can finally upgrade that house, and then we can get another bloomery, so that should be nice. We got 50 wool. Okay, we should have clothes. Yeah, look at that. Let's start selling those. Where is that? So clothes, we can export those. And that will be excellent money for us. Let's keep about 5 on hand. That's actually going to be amazing. Oh my gosh, we can upgrade this to level 3. Sure. That's kind of sweet. Yeah, I guess we have ale, so nice. Let's get another blacksmith. And then they can help make things. What else do we want to do? I think they're probably pretty good. Yeah, they're just working on that now. Looks like they're all kind of just plugging away. Let's get our ox back. Okay, there we go. I think they got it all done. So they're out of here. They're heading to the bar. So let's free them up. Where do we want to put them? So we can actually upgrade a few of these houses now. So we might as well do that. Let's get some more timber. I think we could probably use more timber and maybe some more firewood. This be a good little season to take care of all that. And maybe another bloomery worker. Needs a little bit of maintenance, but that's fine. Yeah, let's start flying through the iron slabs if we can. And hopefully, with our tavern up and running, we got 78%. Yeah, there we go, 92 actually, so that 100%. We're making quite a bit of ale, so we're spending a lot of money on all that, which is fine. It's keeping everybody happy, which is nice. If we could keep, I might even spend a little bit more and then I could sell ale and then we can get some money back from that. So let's do that. Where is malt? Let's import up to like 30 and then we could start just flying through. Let's go to about 30. I think that's probably good. And then we can start selling ale. We need 360, which is fine. So we'll just wait till we get to that. I think it shouldn't take too long. Yeah, we're getting some iron slabs again. Quicker. We got quite a bit of tools. I think we're probably good for tools. So let's let them make weapons. Like sidearms and all that stuff. And helmets. Do we have lots of helmets? I think we do. It's gonna be really nice once all of our guys have helmets and then we can just start selling them. And let's get another worker on a bloomery, why not? So now we are absolutely flying. We have lots of wool still, so I think just having one worker, that's pretty good balance. At least until we get a lot more sheep. One worker in a weaver's workshop, that is. If we have a little bit of money, I wouldn't mind getting one more ox. And you know, we probably just need another worker on there to collect all that stuff, maybe. Let's see, okay, what do we want this guy to make? Definitely not spears. Making tools right now. I think I'll make some more. Oh, I can't believe that. 1 iron slabs makes 1 iron parts. That's kind of crazy. I feel like it should make more than that. I could make more sidearms. How are we doing with iron parts? Yeah, I could probably just make more. And then we can make some more crossbows and sell them. Let's see, how is that doing? So they're still selling, that's still selling. You know, I could probably sell a few more of these and just keep like 30 on hand. And then yeah, let's export all of our sidearms. Okay, how are we doing? A lot of our sheep are dying. That is definitely not good. But we have quite a bit, so if we can at least have a lot, they should be able to repopulate faster than they will die. We can get... need a little bit more money for that. So let's see, what do we want to do here? Yeah, only have one Boyer's Workshop is definitely good. And we need some more planks again, which is kind of crazy. So we are getting timber. I need another worker on our saw pit. I wonder, so we got a level 3 house there, that's kind of nice. We need animal produce, a little bit of fruit maybe. Let's see. I mean, I really just need one more worker to move in. Oh, I can actually upgrade a lot of these. Let's do that. I need money and I need planks. So let's start making a bunch here. What I've noticed is people are more likely to move into a house if it's a level 3 plot. I can actually expand that a little bit. Maybe I'll do... I just need a little bit of planks. What's going on with the planks? What's happening with the planks here? They are getting some planks for us, but they are being taken faster than they are being made. So we'll have to make them a little bit faster if we can. Looks like you can get this, so it's just a little bit more timber to build that. So might as well. Looks like we can upgrade a couple of these. Yeah, there we go. Need a little bit more planks still. But yeah, we're doing pretty good now. We got basically everything we need to make people happy. Got lots of level 3 houses now. I could upgrade these, I guess, but I'd rather save my timber. We're actually very low on timber and everything. So I think what I might do... oh man, I need to chop down all these trees. I might actually get another one of these. If I can. So let's get another logging camp. Then I can just start flying through basically all of these trees. If possible, can I... can't quite build one there, hey? Yeah, we're a large village now, that's nice. Can I upgrade any of these? We need a little bit more animal produce, but that will come. Let's see, how are we doing with this? So we have iron slabs now, so now we should be able to actually start making some stuff. Yeah, we got some iron parts, so that's coming in quite nicely. I might actually get... no, let's maybe just boost their speed a little bit more. So they can work a little bit faster. 17 tools, that's probably pretty good. We got 30 sheep. We can upgrade all of these now, so let's see. Do you want to upgrade? Let's just get as much timber as we can. So this is ready to go. Let's just get a worker on there, as well as an ox. Yeah, we got a nice little army coming up here. We got 90 crossbowmen. That is quite sufficient. For some reason that went away. Hopefully we'll get that back. What can we do here? We only got one unassigned family. I could probably... actually, we could do this. Most of these are ready to go. Let's maybe get some pigs. Are these all chicken coops? No, this one is... we do some goats there. We could upgrade a couple of houses. But, I mean, we kind of have limited timber, and I feel like I'd rather upgrade houses to level 2 to level 3, I mean. So we need a little bit of animal produce. I think that should come in due time, but yeah. Got some small game. We're waiting on a little bit. We actually have a lot of carrots, which is nice. They're flying through that. Let's kind of just focus on getting some more timber. So we got workers on there. I think... a little bit on here as well, so that should help out quite a bit. Do we have a permanently assigned ox? Looks like we do, and we are getting planks, so we're doing pretty good. Got at least enough planks to make a few things. We probably need to be able to make iron slabs a little bit faster. Like, what are we doing here? They're all waiting, crafting, transporting, so they're kind of just working on that. I could maybe get another bloomery in here. Can I fit one in here? I feel like that would be kind of nice, but where could we get another bloomery? I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe over here? That would actually be a pretty good spot. Let's maybe put that there since it does fit in there. Not too many people, or not too many things do. But this is going to be a nice little harvest as well. So let's kind of speed this up. Let's get into spring. Let's see. Yeah, people are cold. They're actually coming in 3 days. So this is the first test of our crossbowmen. Let's maybe just get them out and ready to fight here. Just kind of take them out here. I don't know where they're going to be coming from. And honestly, might not even attack us. I would like them to. But let's maybe just line up over there and kind of just see where they end up coming from. I would like the influence if I can, so let's see where they're coming from here. They are coming from way over here, so I guess we could maybe... They're probably going for them. Let's maybe run over there. And what's nice about crossbowmen, you can actually just get them to run, because they don't need to be well rested to shoot a crossbow. I don't think, anyway. So let's run these guys over. Mission complete. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Is there any way to kind of see them here? I don't know. They might be coming this way. Let's maybe run down the hill. The only thing I worry about is them just popping out of nowhere. Okay, they are going down the hill, so let's rush down here. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can get influence with archers. Okay, so we can attack them. Where's the rest of them? Watch them have snuck around and burnt our entire city to the ground. That would be fun. There's a unit over here. We could definitely take them out. Let's see this. This is going to be crazy. Our first volley. Here they go. Not even all of them are shooting. Let's maybe line them up like that. Oh my gosh. They're just going to absolutely destroy these guys. Let's see. Come on, let's have a nice volley. Look at this. Yeah, crossbowmen are quite strong in the game, at least. So it shouldn't take too long. If I can keep my distance from these guys, I think I should be alright. Let's maybe take a unit, go attack them. But yeah, we absolutely destroyed those guys. Is that the same unit? They're, what the heck are they? Okay, I think most of them are over here. But for some reason they are attacking us. Oh no, they're running away. That's what they're doing. Okay, so they're... Oh gosh. Of course they got the influence from that. Okay, well I think they pretty much got all of it. So let's just get our guys up here and prepare to do a couple things. They're trying to take what region? This one? Oh, there's bandits. I completely forgot about them. Okay, I got them. So they're trying to take that. I don't think I'll be able to fight that. I don't have any influence. Let's get these guys up the hill, and then I might actually go take... Should I go that way and maybe try and go take... I don't know. Let's just... They'll probably still be there. I think they'll end up getting that, which is a little bit unfortunate. Look at the nice little forest we got coming in. So that is very nice. How is our market doing? Where's that? Storehouse could probably use another worker. So there we go. I want to go take that money if I can. It'd be really nice to get all that money. So yeah, they're probably going to take that region. Not a whole lot we can do about that. Let's maybe line up right here. And then we can shoot these guys as they come into us here. There we go. I already broke them. That was pretty overpowered, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, they're going to take that. A little bit unfortunate. Let's grab this. I think I'll send a little bit to our treasury because we still could get some mercenaries. Let's maybe line up our guys right outside here. And they now own that region. So let's maybe charge in here. They're already coming for us. Fire away, men. Facing the wrong way. Nice. Most of them weren't even facing the right way. Let's see how fast we can melt these guys. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, they're still facing the wrong way. Absolutely love it. I guess we might as well take this unit and go get that. They're not even doing anything. Yeah, they just ran right past them. Nice. So we just line up over here. Okay, they're coming in. Let's send that to our nearest town. Now let's get these guys. Yeah, they took care of them, so let's fight these guys now. The challenge has begun. Look at all the helmets we got on these guys. They're at least well protected. Oh my gosh, they're taking another region. Get the heck out of here. How do they have so much influence? Wow, we just lost all of our guys. So that's sweet. What the heck are they doing? They're on a mission. This is kind of crazy. So I'm just going to get these guys back home. Apparently these guys can't melee, so don't rely on that too much. Let's get them back home and let's run these guys in to take that. Again, I don't think I'll be able to... Oh my gosh, am I going to miss this? Okay, we got that. Send that to our treasury. So now we can at least hire some mercenary archers if we need to. Let's see. Yeah, there's no archers to even get. That sucks. That completely changes the game. Makes it a little bit harder, I'm not gonna lie. So we have a little bit of ale, a little bit of clothes. We're struggling for wool, but we have so many sheep. I should probably get another worker on there, maybe. I could... Oh, we got some market stalls over here. That's kind of cool. They like spread out. Okay, that's actually really cool. They do spread out everywhere. Where was our other market? I think I built it over here. So we got one there. Another family moved in. Let's maybe get 10 tools. Are we making tools anywhere? Let's get somebody on there to harvest all of those berries. And we're going to have a nice harvest of all of this. So that's exciting and something to look forward to. Get a couple more pigs maybe. Let's make sure this isn't our region. So they're not trying to take us. I think before they go too far, let's maybe get on their good side. It's a pleasure to meet you, Team Blue. Please don't kill me. So I'm going to take both of these probably. Those are still there, so I could maybe go take those. I'll try and use mercenaries if I can though. Yeah, let's get these guys back home. We definitely need their help. So how could we get our approval rating up any higher? So we got level 3 houses here. Yeah, we need grains, animal produce, footwear might be nice. So actually we could probably start producing footwear because we have 24 hides. Let's get a tannery. Of course we don't have enough timber. So let's actually do this. I'm gonna, instead of limiting this, I'm gonna make sure we have at least maybe 10 timber at all times. Maybe even like 15. Just make sure we can build houses. And then I guess I just won't limit the amount of planks that they actually make. So that will ensure that we are able to get timber. Here comes our guys. Let's run them in. Disband and disband. So we're actually going to need they're going to take that region. Which is unfortunate. These guys, I don't know what happened to them, but we definitely need a Morse crossbows. Actually, we have quite a bit, so we might be alright. What else could we do? So, do we have any timber at all? Why are we struggling so much for timber? I might even get some expanded living space for some of these plots. Yeah, animal produce. Let's get these guys back. There we go. We already have them nice and full. Now we need to get some guys back. Any unit spotted? What do they got going on over there? Oh, they're taking those bandit camps, so we're not even going to be able to get those. Man, they're getting some stuff. That kind of sucks for us. Okay. Let's maybe think about this a little bit. We need some more timber, so that would probably help. I think we should be able to get a tannery now. Let's just get that. Can we put that right there? Okay, that stayed. That's nice. We can get a tannery, and then we can start producing some shoes. Now, this is a level 3 house, and they just have goats, so I might actually switch this to a shoemaker. And then we can start selling some shoes. So let's see, we got shoes, that's 420, we gotta wait a little bit. but that is fine. And we are still building our manor. That is coming up pretty soon. Let's maybe start replanting over here now. Got a nice big area replanted over here, so that's awesome. Let's maybe do this area now. Okay, we are in May. We could upgrade a few houses. Potentially. No, we got a bunch of timber. Let's see if we can be a little bit nicer to Team Blue. What else can we talk about? Asking for silver, that's probably not the best. I could probably just meet all these guys. Team Green, what about the bandits? Let's send some nice words their way as well. Okay, so we should... I don't know why we're like making stuff even slower than we were before. But I guess the whole thing is that we have so many more things to make weapons and like helmets and all that stuff. So that would explain that. Honestly, I might even try and get another mine. Is that insane? If it's reinforced, it might be alright. Let's maybe try it. Let's get another mine. I think that would kind of help. Let's try it out. It doesn't hurt to try. If we have enough planks and everything to keep it up and running, then it might be fine. The other thing is, let's maybe lower that just so we're not using as much resources. Yeah, if we could keep more iron coming, I could get a couple more bloomeries as well. Maybe lower that. I'm pretty sure it's not even any faster, so we might as well get some stuff back. And let's see, who could we free up? We have a full pasture, so that's kind of nice. I'd love to get somebody back on our livestock trading post. Take them off. Henry, where was our thing? Oh yeah, Weaver's Workshop, so that's good. They can still make clothes. So we're not even producing yarn that fast, honestly, so I think we're probably fine to just have one tailor. Okay, they are taking this place now. I didn't even know they got any stuff. They're gonna take that. That is quite unfortunate. That's all the regions left to take. Again, I'm not gonna fight them for it. I don't really see a point in doing that. Yeah, they're definitely gonna take that. We do have a little bit of money now. I don't know if that's enough to get one of these. No, we need quite a bit more. The other thing is, once we get a bunch more sheep, then we can start selling them. Like, we have a bunch of lambs. I could probably start selling lambs, but yeah, sheep we could definitely start selling. Unfortunately, they are going to take that region. Not too much we can do about it, but let's just kind of get this built. I don't really know what else we're building. What are we building? We can upgrade a couple of these houses, so we might as well do that. What about these? Can't really do those yet, hey? Footwear, we should have a little bit of footwear. Actually, you know what? I don't think we do, because we're still building our tannery, so we gotta wait till that's done. We can upgrade these in the meantime. We have some timber, so that's good. And we need to start making some more tools. So that's also going to be important. We got lots of level 3 houses, so that's awesome. I could probably make some money off of selling my spears that I have. 120. I could probably just sell all of those. I don't need any of them. But let's just sell them all. That'll at least make our money back and maybe a little bit more profit. So we might as well do that. What else do we have? 20 large shields. That's not really worth it. We also have some war bows. I don't really know if there's much point in doing that or selling those. But we do have one more family available. I think let's get them on our tannery so we can start making some shoes. But we do have another bloomery, so we could do something with that. We also have another mining pit. Let's upgrade that. Make sure we have lots of planks. Oh, we're also gonna need some tools. There's so much to do. Let's get somebody on our tannery. And then I could maybe... Oh, I don't know. Are we done this? We are done this. I don't think I need much more money at our treasury, so I'm just going to leave that alone for a little bit. Man, this is doing really well, actually. So you're able to get lots of food. Fuel is doing good, so I think I might actually take a couple workers back from that and that. So now we can put people in a couple other spots. So let's maybe get a couple more in that bloomery. Let's keep us a little bit more of a stockpile of wood. I don't know what a good amount is. What do you guys do? Like 4 or 5? Something like that. So we got 2 on there. We can at least start making iron slabs faster, and then we can get more there as well. There we go. We're making some leather and some shoes now. We got lots of clothes coming in. Honestly, I could probably use another sheep farm worker since we have so many sheep. But where else should we get some people? We're replanting trees there now, so that's good. We got a nice big clump over here. Actually, somebody just moved in. It's August, so next month is harvest season, so I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Let's maybe get some more iron and hopefully this doesn't cave in all of our workers here. And what the heck, let's maybe get another sheep farm worker. Okay, this bloomery is botched, so let's get one worker off there, put them on our smithy. I think that would help. Yeah, we definitely need to make more iron slabs if we can. What else? It's basically September, so I gotta get everybody, like I gotta fill this right up. The more workers, the better. So I'll have to take a lot of people off of there. So 22, let's maybe free up all of these guys. They need a break from chopping wood anyway. Let's see if we can get a few family members back. Let's load this up. And what else can we do? So we got a cannery. I think there's only 3 hides left anyway, so let's just, I think we made all of those into shoes, so let's get them back. Smithy, we got to keep them on there, and I think I want to keep my bloomery going. But could also, we have quite a bit. Oh, collapse chance 2%. Okay. From building proximity, I think. Does that mean there's 2% left? Or it has a 2% chance of collapsing? I don't know. They're far enough away from each other, I think. So let's get a couple more workers back here. That should be enough. But I guess we will kind of find out. Yeah, we have enough money. Let's buy something here. Oh, we don't. Shoot. I think I just bought something. That's why. Well, that's a little bit annoying. We sold all our spears, so that's at least good. We can turn that off now. I don't know if that was really worth it. But I guess that's fine. There, now we should be able to get that going. We are in September now. It is now harvest season, so let's get a couple more workers on there. That should be enough. We got like, yeah, 11 families. They should be able to harvest that pretty fast. So here we go. I guess we'll kind of see how they do. We're having a couple of sheep found, or fatalities, but look at them. They're flying through this stuff. I hope they're able to get all this done. They're all kind of bouncing around here. Here, let's do this. You guys can do this whole area, and then you guys can do this little area. Let's see if that kind of helps. Sometimes you gotta separate them a little bit. Let's get a couple more families on there. Yes, it's a nice little harvest. We got 260 rye sheep, so even if they don't get it all, I think that'll be alright, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna shoot. I don't think they will. We got a little bit of time, so they might be alright. Let's maybe set this to higher priority. Let's get this field done. We gotta do all those. Man, they're slow. That sucks. I can't believe they weren't able to get all of that. Okay, now let's see if they can run over here. Well, that's fine. It's October now. Let's get these fields going at least. So let's maybe do some flax. We might as well get something out of the deal. Actually, maybe some barley over there. And then 31 here. So let's actually just burn that. Let's do flax. There's a lot here, so I'm just going to leave that. And then these can be barley and barley. Might as well do something. 60 here, so I might as well harvest it. That'll actually give us a little bit the next year, so that should be just fine. Let's maybe get a couple of oxes to help out. Now we have 500, so now I think I can get this. What do we have the most of? Ale for sure. So let's start exporting that stuff. Let's keep like 30. And now we can at least make some money back from importing all of that malt. So it makes it a little bit cheaper. And then we can get some shoes, so that should help. Okay, we got 74 wool. I could probably use another worker on my Weaver's workshop maybe. And then we can make more clothes. Looks like I can upgrade these now. Let's maybe do that and that one as well. So that is pretty good. I need to upgrade a couple more. I need some more planks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Actually, that's a little bit of a problem. Let's turn that off. We need to get some planks again. See, now they're chopping into here. That's not good. Let's maybe get somebody back on here and then they can replant some trees in this area. Okay, these are actually getting pretty full, so I might need another pasture. So let's maybe figure out where we can put that. I think probably like over here. That might be the best we can do. I might even have to get another sheep farm. Or, you know, I could probably fill this somehow. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? That fills it up. Gives us 28 more sheep available, and that'll buy us a little bit of time, so that's good. Let's maybe get some more iron. That would probably work. Okay, it's November, almost December. Are they doing pretty good with this? Are they even going to get any of this done? Probably not. Yeah, they're not even going to get any of this done. What the heck? What's taking them so long? I guess they are kind of bigger fields, but yeah, I don't know. Well, shoot. They barely got any of that done. Not even any seeded, so that's kind of a waste of time. Okay, let's get these guys back. Got all that grain turned over. Let's get 3 workers on there and let's start making some bread, shall we? So commute 11, let's just get 2 workers on there and then we can go. Let's max this out. And then we can get some timber coming in again. Need to make some more tools for sure. And let's just make a bunch more timber. Let's see, we got 2 on there. Let's just work on getting a bunch more iron ore. We have somebody on our smithy, so that's good. So many sheep are dying. What the heck is happening? They're dropping like flies. Yeah, we just had somebody else move in. We got these completely maxed out, so that's good. Let's get another worker on here. And then we can start busting out some iron slabs again. We are making some tools, so that's good. Making lots of crossbows. We actually have quite a bit of money. And we are being attacked again. Let's maybe get this. We never did buy this, did we? So let's keep that. We'll keep about 5. Export some shoes now. The only issue is we'll have to keep somebody on the leather or tannery full time, so I think we might even just do that. So let's see. Oh yeah, here they come. Oh my gosh, they're already in our town. So that is really bad news because we are archers. So let's shoot them. Let's actually line up way back here if we can, just to buy us a little bit more time. Let's line up right next to here. I could use my retinue, but I don't think I can. I gotta use just my my crossbowmen. Let's get everybody running. Yeah, they're already burning stuff, so that's great. Let's line up here. So yeah, they are... Oh gosh, are they gonna beat us? This is a nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. So let's just let them shoot everything that they can. Oh my gosh, they're melting that unit. Wow. Okay, already broke them. Let's watch this. This is crazy. Crossbowmen are kind of overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. And we can actually buy 2 units of crossbowmen. So we could get a little bit more out of that. That's crazy. Okay, now let's shoot these guys. Let's see. They shouldn't last too long. Nope, killed them. So we did end up getting some influence for that. So that's kind of nice. I think they fixed it then. Is that... Are we good? I think bad music went away. Okay, we're good. So let's get our guys back to work. That was quite efficient, I'm not going to lie. Let's maybe get another unit and then we can fill that up. Yeah, our men going back to work. That's epic. Okay, we only have 4 available living space, so we might have to fix that. Let's see. Let's get some expanded living space on some of these plots. Let's see. Can't upgrade these yet. Actually, we're pretty close. These are level 3 houses, I think. If we get to level 4, we literally just need church access level 2, which I don't think is happening because that would cost so much to get. If you didn't know, let's kind of just do the math here. So if I got, I'd have to buy that. So 450 right off the bat. These are 15 each and I need 20 of them. And then I also need mortar. And I also need clay, which is probably one of the most useless things in the game. Unless you're going to like, if you have a rich one, you can make some money off of it. But yeah, it's not the best. Let's maybe upgrade some of these. We might as well get something. We got quite a bit of timber. We do have some planks again, so that's nice. Get another worker on there. Got 9 tools. That's looking pretty good. What else can we upgrade here? Let's maybe do as many as we can. We actually do have a lot of expanded living space that we can do. Yeah, let's just upgrade a few houses for now. Okay, we have 90 iron ore. And these are, for the most part, fully... Let's maybe even get another bloomery if we can fit one. Maybe right there. I could also fit one right in here. I could just get as many as possible. And let's just get as much iron made as possible. We have quite a bit of wool, so let's even get one more worker back. And you know what? Since we have so much wool, I'm going to get one more worker in a weaver's workshop. And we should be able to get some clothes faster. And therefore make more money. We also have a livestock trading post. I could probably just delete that though. Actually, that would be perfect. Let's delete that. We definitely have enough. And then I could put another bloomery here. I think that would be a pretty good idea. We have a nice balance of rye flour. I think they're making quite a bit of bread. Yeah, we got 72 rye bread, so that's actually really nice. We should probably start getting some firewood again. And turn that into charcoal. Because we are going to run out eventually. What else can we do? We got 15 timber now. Let's upgrade some of these. Nope, didn't quite get that one. Okay, that's good. All of these are upgraded. We should be able to get them to level 3 pretty soon. Just need a little bit of beverage coverage. 25% right now, so we definitely need some more ale over here. It's not like we don't have any. Is most of it over here? No, I think we're all right. The other thing is we have so many... Oh, see, now this is the problem. Okay, small stables. Let's get another ox. They're all spread out now, so I can't even see where they are. What else do I want to do? I guess that wool is going to go down pretty fast, so I'll probably want another sheep farmer. And we are officially out of space for people to live in. So let's upgrade a couple of houses. This one we can do. Most of these I can do, I think. Okay, there we go. Now we just need more timber. So that's 6 houses for people to move into. It's actually April. Let's get a couple of families on here. We probably have quite a bit of that stuff. Let's just get all this stuff done. Actually, I'm quite curious. I bet you this stuff... No, I think most of it... No, it never really changed. So I think next year we'll be able to get rye again. This one has grown quite a bit, so we'll at least have a little bit of a harvest. But yeah, let's get that stuff done. Let's kind of just do it all by hand if we can. Let's just get rid of that ox. Okay, so they're working on our fields. That is excellent. We do have somebody available to build a couple of things, so that's good. And then we can get people on our balloon. We just need a lot more people to move in. Honestly, let's maybe build a couple more houses. So, I mean, where I can do that, I have no idea. We have a little bit of space I could probably do something with here. Like, I could probably kind of come around like this. And maybe kind of just up and around that way. Then get a couple of houses maybe going... let's go back a little bit. Maybe kind of just like that. I connect this path. And I think I'll probably just leave a little path there. So I could get a couple houses in here, a couple houses around here. I think that would probably be pretty good. Yeah, let's just kind of do that. Could be the Manor's, the Manor Lord's second house. That might be nice. Now let's maybe do that just to widen this path a little bit more anyway. I feel like that's a pretty good idea. And then let's just get a couple of plots in here. We're actually out of timber, so don't want to go any farther than we have. Yeah, these houses are built. We might as well get a couple of things over here. Let's maybe do some more. I wouldn't mind some more hides, so let's get as many goats as we can. I think that's the perfect little plots for that. We got 8 timber, so we could do even a little bit more houses. Let's kind of just do that. Oh, it doesn't like that. Let's just do something like that. Oh, too steep to build. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, well that's not gonna work then. I guess that is pretty steep, so that's fine. Let's get 2 workers collecting berries, because this is absolutely full, so we definitely gotta get that going. They are all working on this as slow as they possibly can. We got 2 oxen there to help. Hopefully they can do that, because not doing the best. We'll get a little bit of barley out of it at least, so that's good. We are out of iron ore now. That is how fast that goes. So that is not good either. We just need more people. Like, honestly, what's taking so long? I guess we have a lot of artisans, so that's probably an issue. Let's get a bunch more goats. And all of these can be animal pens as well. That'll give us a lot more available living space. You know, we have 6 bloomery workers here. I'm gonna take them off and just start collecting some iron if I can. And then we can at least stock up while these guys are still working on the fields. Probably a pretty good idea. How are we doing over here? So we got some goats coming in. Let's order a few more. The more goats, the better. And then we can kind of just keep them busy. Got a worker on there. Let's maybe build that. And then, yeah, let's just do this whole area. We're kind of doing all of this, so that's good. This is at least a lot of trees for them to start dropping down. So we have done a pretty good job of keeping everything nicely contained. Let's maybe do that little area. And we have 1 more worker. So let's just get all of this done if we can. This is done. That's almost done. Yeah, they just finished seeding that, so that is now complete. And then we can still harvest all this stuff at least, so that's good. That's actually pretty good. 21 flax. That's not bad at all. We can maybe make some gambesons with all that, but we have a nice little army coming together here. Still missing a little bit of recruits. We got lots of crossbows still. Lots of wool. Oh, we got tons of yarn, so we could probably benefit from another tailor. Let's do you. I think could probably be a tailor. You only got a little vegetable garden, so let's definitely do that. I guess I could scale this even more. You're just a chicken coop. Let's maybe get another tailor. It's probably a good idea. And then we can make just like a ton of clothes, and then that would make us a lot of money. The other thing is I could probably use another brewery as well, and I could probably make some more stuff. Well, let's maybe, which one's not as important? Like here, well, I don't want to step on anyone's toes here. This is a chicken coop. I could probably make you a brewery. Chicken coops are less important, so I think that's a pretty good idea. Let's get some breweries going here. I think we're just about done all of this. I just love the way flax looks in this game. Like, look how gorgeous that is. Kind of hurts the eyes a little bit, but quite nice. I love the way it grows in. Great detail. That's actually beautiful. I love it. So we actually have 73 families, so I can't really complain that bad by not having anybody available, but I think we've scaled quite nicely. So yeah, that's linen. We need to make all yarn clothing. So yarn, and then this is yarn as well. So now we can make a ton more clothes. And then once we get some of this flax, which will be quite nice, we can make some gambesons, I think, with that. Upgrade our units even more. I think they'll definitely need it in case they get into hand-to-hand combat. Maybe get our oxen back, and then we can finish everything here. Okay, we got 2 there. See, I can scale that. Like, I could even get another worker on my sheep farm, get even more wool, and then get another worker on my weaver's workshop, which I actually only have 1 right now. We have 101. Let's maybe do this. Let's get these guys back. And oh gosh. So let's start making some iron slabs if we can. So they are gonna see that. That is awesome. Oh, with the timber, no, you just come off of there, please. Okay, well, at least got those back. Let's get these guys going again. And then we can do this, get even more iron slabs. Just as much as possible. I could probably just get 1 on here and then get another one on this one. Okay. That is good. We have lots of iron ore. We can start turning it all into iron slabs a lot faster. And we should probably make... Let's get another one on the weaver's workshop, maybe. One in the smithy. Okay, we have 400 planks. Let's maybe just get that family back. How are we doing here? Let's maybe get some more goats. There we go. Bunch more goats. I wonder if I can get some more houses here. Too steep. So I don't really know where else I could get some houses. Maybe just kind of around here. This stable's in a random spot. Let's maybe move that a little bit closer here. And then I could probably take a path just straight this way. And then kind of just go like this. And then get a couple houses in here maybe. Okay, there we go. We can get that. A couple houses in there, and then I could probably even get a few over here as well. Let's just take it straight that way, and then I can get a few houses in here. There we go. That'll give us quite a bit more. And then we can upgrade a few of these. So we got more level 3 houses coming in. Do we have more clothes? I think we are getting some more, and we're making a lot more money with that as well. So the other thing is we're out of malt. So let's get maybe another worker on here, or a 3rd horse. Let's kind of scale this business a little bit. So let's order some more malt. Let's go to about 40 per order. Maybe even like 50, just so we can really make a bunch. And we have 2 breweries now. I could probably even... Let's upgrade that. Let's kind of just upgrade as many of these as we can while we have the resources. Okay, there we go.
Piece over here.
Let's get that worker back. Now we can kind of get some more iron, maybe. Balance that out. See, actually, they flew through that iron ore so fast. That's actually a good thing. If I can kind of balance that, then I should be able to produce a lot more. Crossbows, sidearms, all that good stuff. We have helmets for everyone. We're probably going to start overproducing helmets pretty soon. So that's when we can start selling them. Got more families moving in. We got 15 available living space now. And all of these plots are all going to be dedicated to making shoes. So we're just going to get as many hides as we can from all these guys. And then we'll even get a bunch of meat from all that as well. Okay, that's good. I wonder how this is doing. Still 100%? Yeah, we're still doing good. We're able to supply water to everybody, so that's awesome. If we really wanted some more... Actually, this is what I was going to do. Did I, No, I don't really need it. Let's do this again. Let's get a livestock trading post here again. Just because I can start selling some sheep. Especially if we start, like, getting over capacity. I think I could probably just start selling some of them. So that would help. Let's maybe get a family on there, and then we can finish that. We just need to seed it. In fact, I might get a few more on there. Just so we can get that done. Okay, they weren't able to get any of it done, so that's fine, I guess. Let's put that back to medium, and let's get 4 families on there. I could probably also do this. So yeah, we definitely need some more workers on a granary and all that stuff, so that would really help. Where else could we free up some people? All these are ready to go. So we got to build all of that. I could probably also move all of this and then build a bunch of houses that way. Because this is a lot of trees that we're going to be able to... I think let's do that. Let's move all of these back here. This I can move over as well. Probably just like right. Just put it tight, and then we can maybe move this stuff as well. Maybe take a little path and go that way. And then get a couple of things so we can move our woodcutter's lodge as well. Oh gosh, what the heck, game. And then this we could probably put somewhere as well. So where can we put that? Maybe kind of just in the trees over here. You know, it might be actually kind of nice to just have it like... I mean, basically where it is might be just fine. I can get rid of that path though. Let's maybe just move it over a little bit. And then we can clear up all of this stuff. Take this down a little bit farther maybe. Let's kind of just do... Let's go behind this, and then we can get a bunch of houses down here. And then we can kind of scale that way. And then we can maybe kind of go this way as well. Maybe kind of wrap this around. And I might even demolish that house and rebuild it a little bit closer there. So that should be good. And let's maybe just cross this straight that way just so you can have a nice little path. So let's clean up all of that. I think that'll be good. Then we can get a bunch more houses in here. I think that'll be awesome. Yeah, let's upgrade all of that. So let's maybe get a couple more. Where's all our... Can't really see them all. I think we got one here. I could probably order another ox. But I think just for good measure, let's get a couple more of these. Just to make sure we have lots of space for them all. A lot of sheep are dying. Let's take a look at that. So we got 174 wool. We definitely need to make more yarn. And then we can make more clothes. We actually have a little bit of linen as well. So I can make some stuff. Yeah, I think having a third worker on there will help that wool go down. And if it's going down, it'll continue to go down. and then it'll kind of balance itself out. So that should help out a lot. We got 35 tools. That's actually pretty good. Let's just limit that. Let's keep it above maybe 20 tools. So now we can let the other guys take all of that. So we got 11 helmets now. Now we can probably start buying that. So let's go to our helmets. That's 540. Large shield has gone down. We're not really selling those, but yeah, we can start selling helmets now that all of our guys have helmets. So that's definitely a good idea. What else could we do? Let's get one more worker on there. We have a positive surplus of iron ore, so if we can make even more, that would be nice. I could probably start selling some of our sheep, especially because they're just dying so fast, so let's maybe do that. What do we want to do? Start selling lambs, maybe? Let's keep it at like 30, maybe. Or you know what? Let's keep it at like... We still have quite a bit of room for them to move in, so that'll go up even higher. So let's keep it at 40. Then we can sell the rest, especially just having one worker on there. It'll probably take them a while to sell all that, so that's good. Oh, the other thing is we have no more grain. So let's get 3 workers back from there, as well as from here. And now all of a sudden we have 12 families we can throw around here. So let's put some people on our logging camp there. 3 on there as well. Probably assigned ox just so they work a little bit faster. Let's get some wood chopping. So that's cleared up. Let's get another house there. Is that too steep? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, there we go. That's better. Get that house there. Forester's hut. I guess that could maybe... Let's build another one in here if it fits. Kind of like that, just to fill it in, and then I can get a couple more houses in here. In fact, I might just take a path, go straight up that way, and then fill this in. I basically just want a lot more lots to have for... Not working, eh? A lot more lots for wild animals. Like all these are ready to go, so let's get a bunch more goats, and if I could just have unlimited hides, that would be kind of nice. And then we can start replanting some trees maybe. Start working on all this. Let's maybe actually demolish that, just so we can get something else there. But yeah, there we go. And we also need to get a charcoal kiln again. So I guess it could go... just over there. Why not? That should be just fine. And now we have 3 more workers. I think we should be producing ale a lot faster. Yeah, we have 101 ale now, so that's amazing. And the more we buy and make, the more we can sell and give to everyone, so that's good. What else do we want to do? You know, I could probably even get another bloomery in here. We do have the space. So I might as well. And I think having one more bloomery would help us a lot. And honestly, I should even get another Weaver's Workshop as well. Okay, we got 25 helmets. Let's buy that. 540, that's perfect. And then we can just start selling the rest. So let's keep it at like 5. I don't want to keep any more than that. Maybe even like 3, because we'll keep making them. And then they'll just kind of put them on as they need. So let's just export the rest. That should be good. We are losing sheep left, right, and center. I mean, we got some raiders incoming. So they're coming from here, which they will be attacking them. We are definitely good there. So that is not really much of an issue for us. This stuff is ready to go, however, so let's get 2 more workers on there. Let's get 1 on there, and then we can make some stuff even quicker. Because we have a lot of wool. So if we can start flying through that stuff, that'd be good. Basically to the point where I need another worker on our sheep farm. Might be kind of nice. Yeah, we are completely out of money, so that's kind of crazy. There's a lot happening over here. Let's check this out. There's definitely a good fight going on. They're doing their best to defend. I don't know why these bandits keep trying to take over. They gotta send some more guys. They'd have a lot more success if they would just send more guys. But they just refuse. And they keep losing. But maybe one day they'll be stronger. I'd love to see bandits in a spot where it's like they would basically be another player, but only bandits. Like, it'd be so cool if you could hire them to attack other people. Maybe they'll like have bigger camps like the ones that they have. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Like 300 guys, or I don't know, something crazy. That'd be kind of cool to see. Let's get another Weaver's Workshop worker. We are flying through the wool pretty fast now. Yarn is staying at 0, so that is a good thing. It means we're making lots of clothes. And we have 30 ale, which is also good. So we're making money from that. Okay, whale, they're... I said well a little bit weird there. They're trying to take us, which is a absolute nightmare. So I think I might have to defend here. I might as well just do that right away. Let's get this battle underway here. So let's get our guys. They might end up just beating us here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, this is a nightmare. Can I like befriend them or something? Let's see if they'll... Which one? Can I... Oh, I can make it worth your while if you drop all your claims. Can I send you like... Would they do it for 10 bucks? There's no way. Would they? 10 silver pieces, let's try. It's worth a try. It only costs us 10. Let's see if that works. All of our guys are coming. Oh my gosh, there's no way that worked. That's crazy. Okay, well that is definitely bugged. That's not good. Okay, let's just disband our guys. That's kind of nice to know. And let's maybe do a little bit of being nice here if we can. Oh gosh. Of course they'd try and take us out. Well, that's at 15. I feel like it's doing pretty good. Our dog is helping. We got 25 wolves, so that's going down quite fast. So I think I could probably do with another worker on my farm. And then that would help balance things a little bit nicer. We got quite a bit of money, which is nice. I don't want to tax my people. But honestly, maybe I should just to get a little bit more. Let's do a 10%. And let's try and get to like 600 treasury. Because I think there is some mercenaries we could hire. Like, I could get these guys. And there's also crossbowmen most of the time that I can get. So I think that would be quite nice. And definitely welcome. Where did I build all of those? So let's get more oxen. Upgrade all of these. And what about our trading post? Let's actually get another worker on there, and then we'll get another horse. But yeah, having a fourth one might be nice. It is now March, so I think I could probably just have one family on there and see if we can get that seeded. We're just doing one thing at a time here. Oh, that's funny. Let's get an ox on there. Yeah, more people are moving in, so that is good. Iron seems to be nicely balanced out. We have a surplus of iron, tons of iron parts, which is kind of crazy. So we are absolutely flying through the crossbows now. So that is kind of where you want to be. And then we can make a bunch of money on the crossbows. The other thing we can do is start selling some iron parts. If it's kind of doing a nice balance, I think I'd like to do that. So iron parts, we can buy that, sell them. If we're gonna have so many in excess, let's keep like 20 maybe, just so they can keep making stuff. Oh, looks like malt went up in price. That's because I'm buying it all. That's crazy. That sucks. Oh, that's not good at all. But yeah, even like 15, because it looks like it's balancing out really nice right now. So we're continuing to make iron parts. And lots of crossbows. Let's maybe sell even more. So crossbows, let's keep like 20 and just sell the rest. They're kind of struggling to keep up with that anyway. So let's get enough third or fourth horse, sorry. And then what I might do as well is get another storehouse worker. Then we can get some more market stalls. But yeah, that's pretty good. I feel like we have a nice little balance here. Wool is looking pretty good. We got some pelts. Leather is kind of, well, I guess doing pretty good, but we're basically just selling all the shoes that we get. We got tons of clothes. That is the biggest one. We are flying through the clothes, so that's nice. How are we doing for food and fuel? Not the best. I feel like we could definitely be doing better for fuel. Yeah, 3 workers on there. Let's maybe get somebody just on there. Oh, that's why. It's because this is full, so I definitely need to start making some more charcoal. And then I should probably start replanting trees, maybe. Actually, I already have 2 on here, so let's see if we can do this big area. Let's see if that kind of works. And then we can get somebody back on there. I think we are finally at a place where we're doing pretty good. We're able to keep up with things. They're kind of just working away at a couple of things. I wouldn't mind having a couple more families on there to maybe get that done. I feel like my mouse is about to die. What the heck is happening? I got a wireless mouse. What am I doing with my life? You know how much easier this would be with just a wired one? We're doing pretty good. Be able to sell all of that, our sheeps and lambs and all that. We got 38 goats. That's kind of nice. 10 pigs, 18 chickens. So that is very good. Oh, actually, all of these are kind of ready to go. So let's get some goats. I think that would be good. And we got all those goats. We need to get more, but we need more planks. We had 400 planks. What happened to them all? That's kind of ridiculous. So let's get them making planks again. Shouldn't take long for them to make a lot. I guess that explains why we had a surplus of iron parts. Yeah, they're flying through the crossbows and everything now. Okay, we finally have planks again. Now we can get some... Maybe a couple more vegetable gardens might not hurt. Let's get a couple of those. Why not? Maybe over here we can get another vegetable garden. Maybe upgrade a couple of houses. I think they'd appreciate that. Okay, I feel like we need to make a move here. I'm hesitant to attack anybody just because... Oh, well, I guess we don't even have the influence, so there's that. And we don't really have... I mean, I love our army. I need to get some gambesons, so I think it'll be nice to get all of this flax. Like 70 flax right there. That's perfect. And actually, they were able to get all this done, so that's good. Some good barley. If we could make all gambesons, that would be incredible. Okay, speaking of the lack of influence, I did a little bit of cheating, and I used a mod to get influence. I think it's at some points of this time in the playthrough, it gets a little bit stale, and you're basically just waiting for bandits to attack you. And we don't have the food to spare to just to tithe like 100%. So we cheated a little bit. We got some influence. That's all I really did. So we at least have the resources to attack other towns if we want. So we could maybe take out Team Blue here. I feel like that would be a pretty good idea. Let's maybe check, like, we can only use archers. So let's maybe, I don't know, we could send some crossbows to some of these guys. What about these guys? Okay, they have rich iron. I want to attack them because then I could make my own crossbows. So I think that's a pretty good idea. Let's maybe get all our guys. I'm not going to use our retinue because that would be cheating even more. Let's maybe just get these guys walking. There we go. Let's keep their energy levels good. And actually what I could do is just come right to the top of here and then just like shoot down on them. I think that'd be kind of cool as they come out. Could be interesting. I'm very interested to see what happens here. We have 460 treasury, so yeah, let's definitely hire these guys. I want to hire them. I just don't know if I need them? Yes, I do. Especially that we have 1,000, and I think we are gonna be able to keep up with that. So I think that's a good idea. Let's get all these guys to the center of the map. And then we can kind of just attack from there. So we have lots of archers. Let's get them just right off to the back. Also just put it up there. So that is going to be good. And then we can take this region, hopefully. I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe just get our guys running a little bit here. Let's get them running. Come on up the hill, boys. Let's go. So this is going to be quite the archer fire here. I have always wanted to do this. So let's maybe just get... Let's get them... I guess we could maybe put them up here as well. And then maybe just like these guys right at the top. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe even like right here, because they're probably going to run up this hill and I can shoot them from up here. So that is quite epic. Let's see what happens here. So let's take this here region. And hopefully the battle is where we are. Oh, this is absolutely perfect. So they have to charge up the hill here. That is literally what we want. So yeah, I think let's keep our guys here. Let's bunch them together a little bit more. They're trying to pay us off. I don't think so. So honestly, I might even just like... Yeah, they're going to charge up the hill. They are not surviving this. There's no way they're surviving this. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Just archer fire like crazy. Yeah, this is pretty epic. I gotta do this more often. Why don't I ever get archers? I mean, archers are pretty useless. Like, look at this. This one unit and we're like barely able to take them out. This is crazy. Okay, now they're kind of getting them. Yeah, there we're able to kind of get them a little bit. Yeah, they're definitely killing them for sure. Let's maybe push up a little bit more and maybe angle in a little bit. I think that's a good idea. Let's move up a little bit. So we just melted an entire unit. I think just one unit though. I don't know where the rest of them are though. Let's kill those guys. It shouldn't be much of an issue. Yeah, they're not going to survive. They're literally shooting through the ground, so that is awesome. Oh gosh. Look how many arrows that is. Is that a victory? And then we have those guys coming in. So I don't know. Yeah, we just got them coming in. There's no other guys that I can see, so I think this might be the last unit here. Let's maybe push forward. Let's push forward right there. These guys we can move up a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be able to survive here. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. He's insane. It's crazy just watching these guys getting attacked. Sorry, I don't even really know what to say here. I'm just watching. I'm just a little bit mesmerized here. It's kind of fun to watch. Wow, we just absolutely melted those guys. So that should be a victory. This might be easier than I thought. They only attacked one unit at a time, but I feel like that was pretty successful. So let's get in the right region here. Let's get in the proper one here. Let's maybe go... Oh gosh, I'm struggling. Okay, let's just get these guys back. See, I could keep these guys. Let's actually see how much money we have in this region, if it'll let us. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got 4,000. I think we could probably get quite a bit in our treasury. And then if I could just keep paying those guys, that would be kind of nice, because they are quite reliable. And I definitely like them. So let's find our manor house here. So it's up here. Taxes. I think they're probably pretty happy. Let's do like a 30% tax and just take all of their money. And then we can... honestly, I could go take another region here, couldn't I? It's July. Should I do it? Should I do it? We definitely have a lot of guys. Let's maybe see if there's more archers that we can get. The other thing is I could probably make our own here. So we got to do that next. Let's maybe just wait a little bit. Let's get these guys back to their homes. I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. I guess I'll just keep them stand guard over there. Might be nice. But let's maybe check this. So we need some crossbows of our own. We got tons of spears. That's definitely a non-issue. Where is our trading post? Right here. So honestly, if we have so much money, we have our iron. Let's see. Okay, we have a ton of iron ore. I should send some over to our other region. I'm just gonna spam these wherever I can get them. Like, let's just literally get 40 of these things because we probably have a lot of families available too. You know what I mean? This is kind of just, it's hard to build them in this town. Let's get a couple of fuel stockpile. We need a lot of iron slabs, and then if we have, I think we do have a blacksmith. We should have a blacksmith. Let's make iron parts, and we have tons of planks as well. And I mean like tons of planks. Let's upgrade that, and then we can get a couple of bowyers workshops. Let's see, 120 tools as well. That's absolutely insane. Let's take a family off there. We definitely have enough iron to last a lifetime here. What else should we do? Yeah, we have almost 2,000 firewood. That's just crazy. Let's get those workers back, and then we can just start spamming the iron ore. Let's maybe do this as well. Let's maybe do armors or blacksmith efficiency. Let's just do that. Help with our blacksmithing a little bit. Let's disband those guys, get them back to work. They are looking nice and strong, and in fact, yeah, so we should be good to, do we have, where'd that house go? So this is done. Let's get a bowyer's workshop. And we should be able to start making some iron parts. This is also ready. Let's actually get 2 blacksmiths, and then I can just make a bunch more iron parts. Okay, this is ready to go. Let's do crossbows. And we are in the right region here. Let's get a couple of units of them. Let's put our retinue together so we can only get 1 unit of crossbowmen, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it shouldn't take long to get that. This is ready to go as well. Let's do some iron parts. And then we have a bunch of, are we going to build all those? Yeah, they should be working on that pretty soon. So we got lots in our treasury. I think we should be able to kind of keep that up. So that is definitely nice. Let's go back over here. What are we doing? Chopping down there, which is nice. Let's maybe get 2 families on there, and then 1 more back on that. Let's see if we have a nice little balance. We got lots of wool. I think I could probably be making more yarn. We are out of yarn, so let's make as much clothes as we can. What about, yeah, iron parts? That's doing pretty good. We are out of iron ore. That's kind of crazy. So I might get a couple back here and max that out a little bit more, and I'll maybe even up their efficiency if we can. We got 17 tools. That is great, and they did pretty good with that. So let's get those families back. I can do 1 more back on there, and I guess with that we can get that working again. And maybe our weaver's workshop we can have 3 on as well, so that should produce quite a lot. Let's see how these houses are doing. So let's do some goats, some carrots, some cabbages, and this one we can do some cabbages. We have lots of available living space. We are doing absolutely incredible. So firewood could definitely be better. I don't know why that's struggling so much. We got lots of timber. Planks are doing pretty good. So yeah, we'll at least wait till we get some crossbows for these guys. I also need a nice harvest. So August, September is coming up. We're going to get all that flax. And then I'm going to make a ton of gambesons for our guys. I think that'll definitely be nice. Actually, some chainmail might be kind of cool too. Should we do that? I don't know if our guys can wear chainmail. Where's our armorer's workshop? So these guys... Should I do it? Oh, I don't know. Let's do it. Why not? We don't need gambesons. Let's just go straight to chainmail. And as far as... So we got... I think level 3 houses can wear chainmail. I don't know for sure. We will find out. Yeah, I don't know. Level 3 families. We got 48 level 3 families. So that's the majority. For sure. So I think they should be able to wear chainmail. I guess we'll kind of just find out. Let's see if they're able to. We're making iron slabs a lot quicker now. Okay, it is September. Let's turn over all of these guys. So we got 51 iron ore. We are going to need a nice little harvest here. So let's free up, honestly, just everyone we can. Weaver's Workshop. I kind of want to leave some things alone. Well, Weaver's Workshop we can maybe take off of. And let's, yeah, we got lots of wool. We can definitely take them back. Let's just max these out and then see what else we need. Okay, let's do that. A couple oxes there. And then we need maybe a couple more workers available. I do want to keep getting timber. I'll maybe just leave that alone. And then maybe our bloomeries maybe. Like these far ones could probably come onto the fields. There we go. We can start harvesting. That should be great. I want to make sure I get all this flax. In fact, I might even prioritize those fields. And then we got some rye, some barley. So yeah, they are going to work on that. That is excellent. And in fact, let's take all of our bloomery workers off and get them getting some iron ore, because we're going to run out quite fast. We are losing sheep so fast. Like, what is happening? They're all dying. They're dropping like flies. Look, there's 3 dead in this one. Why are they all dying? Found dead of the cold? That's insane. It's not even that cold. It's only September. I guess it's cold. Whatever, I guess. Okay, it's the 23rd. Let's maybe get this done. And then we gotta switch this to rye. We're getting attacked. Are we being attacked, or where are we? Where are those guys coming from? I don't see them. Let's see. Enemy unit spotted. So they're coming from here. They're going for team yellow. I guess that's good for us. That'll keep them busy for a while. Let's see. Are they going to be able to get all this? Just barely, maybe. And then all of that. Yeah, that's quite a bit. So yeah, we missed the harvest for all that, but we got a bunch of flax, which is at least nice. So look at all the linen we have now. So that's amazing. Now what we can do is maybe make some gambesons. I might as well make gambesons for our guys. Let's see. Okay, some of them are wearing chainmail and we're being attacked. So that's great. Yeah, let's make some... Let's just have one making gambesons. And yeah, I kind of just want to make all gambesons if I can. Let's do that. So let's accept the fight. They want to take them out. And I don't know. I guess I could march over there. I'm pretty busy though, so I'll just wait till the end of this this farming season. Let's kind of just get them all on there and they can fix everything. In fact, I might even get another tailor making gambesons if we can. Let's just make as many as we can. Okay, let's fight that battle. See where it's gonna be fought. Way the heck over there. That is so far away. Okay, so they are coming from... Is it Team Yellow we're fighting? I think it might be. So let's get these guys up the hill. Let's get them over there, and then let's just get all of these guys as well. All of our archers available. Quickly as we can, man. I'm probably a little bit late to the party, but I mean, we do have time. They are sending so many guys, that's insane. If we lose this, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. So I might even kind of post up here. Let's just get all of our guys together, because honestly, if they attack any of our guys without, like, we really need... Oh my gosh, there's so many. This is insane. So let's go down the hill. I could probably kill those guys. Yeah, let's maybe go this way. Let's see if we can kill them. Are they firing? Let's see here. Okay, they are shooting, so that's good. I'm kind of curious to see how long this unit lasts. Battle has begun. We're not in the circle, but we absolutely melted those guys. That's crazy. Okay, this might be easier than we thought, so let's run down the hill. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, we're melting them. No problem at all. Okay, I should be able to... Oh my gosh, this might be a little bit harder now. Yeah, we can take out the archers, and then let's line up here, and then we can at least just defend. Actually, just be aggressive if we can. Yeah, we're absolutely destroying those guys. Okay, never mind. I guess they're all missing. It's glitched. What the heck is happening? Or are they that strong? Like, what is happening? Okay, let's just, like, line up down here. Maybe something's wrong. I don't really know. Okay, there we go. Now they're dying. Not as fast as they should be, though. Let's line up this way. Oh gosh, here comes them, and this might be the end of us. Okay, they're kind of being smart. They're shooting them. They are dying. They seem to be better at hitting moving targets. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we are winning. This is kind of crazy. They're trying to pay us off again. Oh, this is insane. Okay, let's maybe keep going, and let's just keep slaughtering these guys. Let's keep together. Yeah, no real problems here. And that should be a victory. Maybe these guys. Let's kill, and that is victory. Nice. Okay, I may as well just keep these guys just right here. I heard if you keep them in your region, you have to, like, feed them. But I don't want to do that. We didn't lose a single guy. Maybe one crossbowman. But that was quite successful. We also have these guys. That's quite nice. Let's get them back. That was quite insane, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Do we have any crossbows? We are slowly making crossbows. Let's make iron parts or iron slabs faster. There we go. That should be a little bit better. So many sheep are dying from high elevations, so that's definitely an issue. We got 6 months of food. Let's see. Are we making... Yeah, we got some gambesons now. Most of our guys should be wearing gambesons. It is December now. Let's free up all these guys. And get this going. Oh, that actually collapsed on us, so that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, let's get these guys back to work. How many of them are wearing gambesons? We can't have enough of both, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna make all of that stuff into gambesons. That's probably a good thing to do. Tannery. Oh my gosh, we have 27 hides. They're actually struggling to keep that up, which is amazing. Now we have 21 available workers. This is ready to go now. Let's maybe do that. Let's get 3 workers on that. 3 on there. And then we can get some bloomery workers going again here. What else? Should I maybe have another worker on there? Smithy, that's doing pretty good. We got 3 on there, 3 on there. I don't really know what else to do. Let's definitely make as many tools as we can. I guess we might as well do that. Where was the rest of our workers? We just got so many. That's crazy. We got lots of sheep. Where else do we want to get our workers? I could probably get some, well, let's get some more firewood, I guess. Why are we struggling so much with firewood right now? Let's just get another one of these, maybe even a couple of them. Let's do this, continue this on a little bit. And then we can just do something like that. Okay. Well, we're doing pretty good. We definitely have a lot of soldiers. We could just kind of just win now, honestly. Like, we have so much money and... Like, should we just... Let's go on a little bit of a rampage here. Let's go take these guys out. Let's get all of our archers ready to fight. And line up here. So they shouldn't stand much of a chance. And what's kind of nice is they're all archers. You can kind of just clump them together. Let's get everybody running. And then we can take them out. Here comes, this is crazy. Are there any other archers we can hire? I could hire these guys. I wouldn't mind just having you. And then you can kind of just go there, I guess. That will give us 1 more unit of archers. And then we'll kind of see, like, I could get that one, but I think more crossbowmen might be nice. Let's see where their other archers is coming from. Actually, no, you can stay just like up here. You can go chill up here. You can build a camp and become new bandit unit. So we got these guys ready to go. Let's take this region. This is crazy. Look how many archers we got. Gauntlet has been thrown. Battlefield is over here. So I think let's go over there and set up as fast as we can. Actually, I might even have to just set up right here. Battle has begun. Let's just run like back here if we can, and then set up. So let's maybe set up right there. Let's get rid of that. Absolutely crazy. Oh, so many archers. So hopefully we can just melt these units as they start pouring in. Might as well push up a little bit. Yeah, they got a couple units there. Let's maybe angle that way a little bit. Oh, this shouldn't be too big of a problem, I don't think. I feel like I got an army of elves or something. This is crazy. They are charging against us. So they are able... Wow, they're surviving. They must have good armor. What do they have? No, never mind. They don't have like any armor, actually. They are surviving. We got all these guys. Let's go on the... Push forward? I don't really know. Let's go take these guys out. Oh, we got them coming in. Let's definitely attack them if we can. Can't imagine they'll last too long here. Yeah. Oh, we got lots of units coming in. Okay, let's maybe swing these guys around here. They will come in, but I think that's not much of an issue. Let's maybe take these guys up here as well. It might as well be a little bit strategic. Not just standing in a line. Let's maybe do this. Let's shoot them. Let's run these guys back. Maybe take those guys that way. These guys, let's shoot them. But yeah, let's kind of just do our best here. They are attacking us. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. But yeah, if we can do a little bit of flanking maneuvers, that would be quite nice. Let's maybe run away here. Let's get these units off to the side. That'll be pretty deadly. Let's go there. Let's maybe spread out a little bit here. Yeah, here we go. These guys just don't even know what they need to do here. Let's attack them. We got those guys coming in, so that's a little bit worrisome. Kill these guys. We are losing some guys here. Like, it's not like we're just not. But we are being as strategic as we can. Let's maybe line up right here. Let's start shooting these guys. There's only one spearman left. I'm surprised they lasted that long, but here we go. Should be able to melt these guys pretty quick. We're shooting at them from all different angles. That's absolutely brutal. You just melt them. That's crazy. Not as much as you would think, though. Okay, we got them coming in. Let's maybe attack them. Let's get that unit off to the side. Are we still in the circle? Looks like we are. Let's run back. Too fatigued to run. Come on, men. Get your butts behind there. Okay, we got that unit coming in. Let's see if there's any other guys coming in. I think it's pretty much this. And then we can just ruin these guys. Oh, this is crazy. It's kind of hard to maneuver archers around. They don't want to, like... I mean, I kind of ran them in so they were all fatigued to start with. Kind of just doing our best. These guys are backing up. Let's maybe just run off to the side. Let's attack. Good thing our guys don't run enough arrows. That would be an absolute nightmare. Okay, we're taking them out. I think that's pretty much it. Just these guys, I'm pretty sure. That should be a victory. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we did end up losing not a whole lot of our mercenaries, so I can kind of just keep them. Oh, they had a bunch of guys coming in there. So they have this unit, or this region. Let's maybe get them over there. And then all of our guys, let's just get them back. We actually lost quite a bit of men. A little bit sad, but not as bad as I thought it would. Let's clear up a little bit. So now we got these guys, even more money. I can't really get any. Just put all these down here. I don't want to have them at the front. Let's do that. And then we have that as well. So these are all archers. Let's kind of just do that. Just so it looks a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, all of these guys, they are all going that way. Hopefully they don't die. And then we can disband all of them. And there we go. So we just need to replenish them a little bit. That's all. Can't get any other units, so we are pretty much maxed out. You know what? Should we just attack the other unit? Or the other region? We're pretty healthy. So honestly, it might as well. Let's see if we even have any other mercenaries. We don't. Let's go take them out. Let's just end this right here, right now. I think it's just... Who's left, actually? I'm struggling to see. So Team Blue, this was their main town. We took them, and now it's just yellow over here. So let's get them ready to fight. Let's move them that way. Let's actually get them walking this time, because we found out that we kind of needed them to be a little bit fresh. Okay, so let's get these guys right down here. And here we go. This unit, yeah, I'll kind of just keep them way over here. They're just chilling on top of here. So they're doing pretty good. Oh, it's quite cold, isn't it? And our tax increase. That's not good. Let's see. Do we have any other mercenaries that we can hire? We could take the archers from them, but I kind of want them to be able to get them. That's prime. If I was able to use these guys, this is like as good as it gets. That's crazy. You get 3, 5, 7 units of militia and some archers. That's like kind of a full army. That's more than you would ever need. But yeah, let's get all of our archers ready to fight. I will let them hire those mercenaries, don't you worry. Yeah, we got all these guys coming through. I might even kind of split up my army. I'll have to see. Depending what they throw at us. So I think what I'll do, let's get these guys. Let's put them like over here. And then these guys can go over here, and then I can kind of sandwich them a little bit. I think that would be a little bit more efficient than just clumping all of our archers together. I think that is all of our guys. We got them chilling there. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to fight here. Let's say your prayers, Team Yellow. Oh, actually the battlefield's here, which is actually not bad. Let's just get these guys here. And then I guess we could just keep them a little bit further back. But let's see here. So they're gonna come out and attack us probably. I would think. They haven't done anything crazy yet. Why are they don't have a whole lot. I feel like there's not even a lot of people just running around. Interesting. So let's see what's gonna happen here. So they got the mercenaries coming. They probably hired everybody. If they were smart. Yeah, there's no other guys available. Enemy unit spotted, so they're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. And they don't have any guys of their own, which I find quite interesting. So let's maybe shift our focus. Oh my gosh. Lots of guys coming in there. So let's get them here. And then these guys I'll put on top of the hill here. Let's actually get them running. Just so we are in position. This is wild. So we're going to have a nice little ambush ready for them. Let's angle. Maybe let's set these guys up like there. And then hopefully they will walk right into the trap. Looks like they are. So that is epic. Let's maybe close the gap just a touch. Let's come a little bit closer on both sides. Just so we can actually sandwich them. And then we can both be firing right into the middle as they come in. So here we go. Let's make sure they are all as aggressive as possible. And arrows are starting to fly. That's epic. Okay, so these guys hopefully won't last very long. Not much is happening, to be honest. Let's maybe angle just a little bit. And these guys, we can maybe angle a tiny bit. We can kind of do that. They're not losing a whole lot of men. That's worrying me a little bit. These archers should melt pretty fast, I would imagine. Yeah, they are going away pretty quick, so... if we can at least kind of sandwich them, I think that would be the best. Let's run up here. Let's attack that unit. All of our focus onto them. Okay, we took them out, that's good, and now these guys are going to suffer. So let's maybe... Let's be a little bit more strategic. Let's maybe take these guys up and around that way. We can keep them there. And then these guys can swing around. I'll maybe get these guys. We'll see if we can really squash them here. Let's squash them like a bug. So they're coming in hot. Let's take them out. And let's run away. I don't need to waste our guys. So let's maybe run away a little bit here. If I can free these guys up, that would be kind of nice. So let's do that. And then let's get them right into position here. can swing these guys around. Maybe go this way. Attack, attack, and attack. Look at this brave soul walking. That's absolutely epic. So now we're being a little bit more strategic. We got them pretty cornered. And we pretty much just won. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely wild how quickly that happens. So let's watch the carnage unfold here. Not much left of them. And that should be... Honestly, this might be easier than having any mercenaries at all. Like, that's crazy. That's so overpowered. Only crossbows. Thank you to the person that suggested this video. Honestly, kind of a blast. I would do this again. It was definitely fun. It's more fun to use actual mercenaries, but sometimes it's kind of fun to just mess around and try new things. I would not ever do this with just archers. Like, archers are so useless in this game. It's kind of insane how useless those are. But that should be ultimate victory. Let's speed this up a little bit. Is that victory? That should be the last... Oh, no, 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 no. That is not victory. Let's turn these guys around. That is definitely not victory. Man, they spent so much money on all their mercenaries. This is absolutely wild. No shortage of arrows flying here. Oh, man. It's absolutely crazy. Listen to the sound of those crossbows flying through the air. That's just visceral. Kind of insane. So yeah, these guys shouldn't be lasting much. See, like, this entire unit should just be completely eviscerated. Like, why are they lasting this long? They should have been dead a long time ago. Oh, we got guys on the side too. Where are they coming from? Oh my gosh. This is just never ending. I need to like focus here. Okay, we broke them. Honestly, I could probably just keep where we are. I don't know why they just won't die. There's like probably 1,000 arrows in these guys. Yeah, these guys should be dead pretty quick here. I think when they're like charging or something, they're so much more vulnerable maybe. They're actually probably in the state of, what do you call it? Missile alert, and then they just like survive. But then once they're charging, they just get melted. Like, look at how fast they'll be. Yeah, they're dead already. Okay, last unit here. Let's get this over with. Let's take these guys out. No point in waiting any longer. All those crossbows, that's crazy. Ultimate victory. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thanks for the commenter who suggested this video. If you guys have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to do more challenges like this. We got lots of crossbowmen here. Absolutely crazy. Like, this is honestly kind of a blast. So again, let me know any challenges you have in the future. I would love to do those. Maybe just like only spearmen. I mean, that's what I usually do. Or only militiamen, only retinue. Let me know in the comments, guys. 500 likes for the next video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.